Welcome to the Winds of Chaos, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign, where you influence the course of the game. You can harness the Winds of Chaos, this nefarious force of change sweeping across the land of Gondara, by donating bits during the game to help or hinder our heroes. For 300 bits, our heroes may find a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 or 500 bits, you buff the monsters that our heroes are facing, with a minor or major mutation respectively. Special thanks to Bow the Distance for creating the random monster mutation table that we roll on for these redeems. For 600 bits, you compel a player character's flaw. For 700 bits, you grant inspiration to one of the player characters. That's a reroll of the d20 for them to use during a clutch moment. For 800 bits, you make Flutter Die roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, our community's favorite. Flutter's character, Kiona, is a wild magic sorcerer and doesn't have full control over arcane powers, and every now and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Finally, subscribers to the DM's channel, that is twitch.tv/ghostpepper, can harness the Winds of Chaos to blow a custom NPC or magic item into the party's path. Please direct message Ghost Pepper on Discord for more information. And if you're a regular supporter of this campaign on Twitch, please consider instead directing your support over to their monthly Ko-Fi subscription plan, as they use the proceeds over there to go directly towards improvements of the game, such as music, artwork, and subscriptions to different services that make the game that much better. Any monthly supporters on Ko-Fi get a free Major Monster Mutation, Wild Magic Surge, Custom NPC, or magic item once per month. We really appreciate all of our Ko-Fi subscribers, bit redeemers, and every single one of you watching the game. Now please relax and enjoy the show.
am working on unmuting people. Cauliflums is unmuted.
Hello!
Hello. Wolf is unmuted.
Hello. Tell me, yeah.
Striker. Oh, wait. Ah! Striker is unmuted.
Hello.
Ghost Peppa.
It's in here.
What are you doing, Ghost?
He just
Look, our intrepid
He
leader
just
disappeared,
walked
and I just
into-
decided that the chat waited long
He's
enough.
being a wayward soul.
I think he's fixing his lights. It looks like he's fixing his lights.
Hello, friends!
What a guy.
Hi. Oh, I forgot my light.
I saw him flash and scream.
Oh, I'm a mess today. Look. It's
Don't flash
okay,
screen,
it's okay.
Ghost.
It's okay. Hi, friends. What's up, chat? Hi, Rai. Ghost Pepper. Bruce Campbell Soup. Twitch baby.
Bruce. Congrats again, Bruce.
Cheers for a Twitch baby with me. I appreciate you.
Aww.
Oh yeah, 51 months, Striker. 51 months. That is higher than Ghost Pepper's 49 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I believe you.
One of the few that I have more of than, because everyone else, it's either Kali has more than you or Ghost has more than you.
Well, here you go. Carly!
D&D
Carly
nerds.
D&D nerds.
Nerds.
Yes, Carly, welcome. Cheers, friends. Thank you so much for the subs. You guys are the bestest. We love you all. I'm so excited to be here
He's
for D&D
taking this
night.
whole ghost thing a little too seriously. What the heck, Sandrine?
Carl.
Sandrine! What is going on?
Of course, once again,
Bruce.
you guys see.
Carly!
She starts it.
Annette! Annette for Foodle!
A net for Foodle? No.
Hey,
No.
net detected!
Also, I'm pretty sure
No.
Carly gave money for a net last week for Foodle as well.
Oh, really?
Yes. Even though
Wait,
you
why don't
weren't.
I have this thing? How do I get it? You guys, somebody help me
I
add
think
it.
you do.
I don't know
Don't
how to
you
add
have
it.
net detected?
should
I
have
think
it.
it might not be in all. I don't think it's in all caps.
I don't know. What is going on?
Hang on. 7TV is not loading for
Thank
me.
you for the
Hang
gift
on, I
sub,
gotta refresh.
anonymous person. For Ryra. Cheers, friends. Thank you for the hydrate.
Another net.
What?
Another
What?
net! Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Another net.
Foodle is drowning in nets.
I really need to get the nets. How do you add things to these places? I don't remember, you guys.
Oh, maybe you don't have it. Just make Bruce an editor. He'll do it.
Just
How do
yeah,
I
just
do
make
that?
Bruce an editor.
How do I do
I've
that?
gotten Bruce to be an editor in like every person's
Yeah.
Just be
channel
careful.
now.
He will mold your channel.
Or,
to his-
or you can click
will
on the
do
link.
terrible
you can
things
click
to
on the
your
link that
channel.
You can click on the link he just sent and just hit add and it will
Oh,
go,
really?
and it will go
Wow,
through.
that's
Yeah.
convenient that he just has this.
We love
Yeah.
you too, Bard. We're
Yeah.
glad to see you.
Bard.
Thank you so much.
For
the double 69 bits.
Owl.
The perfect number.
Love you,
60
Bard.
bits?
How do
No.
I?
I'm drinking the rest of my
No.
wine from my stream earlier.
I was
God,
like,
Ryder, that's amazing.
I was
how do
watching or playing something the other day. I don't remember what, but nets played a big role, and I was like, Cauliflumps would lose his mind if he were here right now. There's just nets flying everywhere. Or, I don't remember what it was.
Yes.
Tipsy D&D. Oh my god. Yeah, session last night with Rai was amazing. I was 100% prepared for me to have to say farewell to Gwyn's son. I assumed that was how it was going from the beginning, but the party managed to save him.
I don't
Wow,
know.
Rai, isn't it nice when the party doesn't whiffle trying to save somebody?
Oh, does that happen?
Boink.
Did
I
you
feel like
Whiffle trying to save somebody
We're
on the Wednesday?
Oh,
currently-
I didn't whiffle trying to save somebody. They whiffle trying to save me.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh
Both
no.
will remember this.
It was amazing. It was one of the
55
funniest D&D
lumps.
things I've ever witnessed.
Holy moly.
I'm so thankful that I found you, Flutter. Oh,
I'm so grateful
Yeah.
for that too. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness gracious. What an amazing community this is.
right? Like it's crazy
Saturated.
how
What
that
is going on
one
with that?
connection just
know.
totally changed our lives.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Let me. Is
Love it.
that a thing?
Yeah, like
Because
if
of
I
something?
Send you.
If Flutter had, or if
Screenshot.
Kali had never found Flutter, then I wouldn't know about the Senegal gradient.
Exactly. And I mean,
feel
imagine not knowing about the
I
Senegal
know.
gradient,
I don't know how I get through my life without having that phrase in my lexicon.
right?
Flutter, I sent you a screenshot from my end just for a comparison.
It looks
Yeah.
desaturated for me as well.
I want to
Yeah.
know
I was-
why. I haven't.
I was
don't know-
gonna
I don't know
say
if that's your-
something, but I
Is
was
it-
like,
Discord.
Maybe
So-
it's the chroma key?
That's what I think it might be. Is
Could
the
be.
chroma key because this overlay I think has the green things in it. But I could let me see if I can. And the chat isn't there for whatever reason. There it is.
Oh,
I mean,
there we go.
happy
Okay.
to be
Hey.
in the 1950s
So,
noir style
what I
D&D
can
game.
do
but-
is-
Yeah, don't-
I would
Oh, this
want-
one doesn't.
Don't-
You guys are in
don't put,
Technicolor.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't put too much time into this.
What if
No,
I?
Like if it
oh, see,
becomes
I do
fiddly,
that-
We
let's
must
just keep
save
going.
Oodle.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Yeah.
what is up with that. I know it's being a bitch. Stop.
Oh my God.
Listen, I feel this in my bones because I turned on my stream today, had not touched anything after my last stream, and everyone was like, "You sound like you're in a washing machine and your gain is super high." And I was like, "I've
Right?
touched nothing."
Yeah.
That's been having a
Don't you
having
love
a
that?
lot
Yeah.
lately,
Don't
too.
you love
Same
that?
Dream
You
was having
changed
that problem with the
nothing.
weekend too.
I know.
It's
I
so
didn't
stupid.
I didn't have a Windows
Yeah.
update either, and I didn't update
Oh.
OBS, so there's like literally no reason for it to have happened. It just did.
Yeah, I'm not sure
So
what's up with that, you
stupid.
guys. I'm gonna have to fiddle with it. and
Drives me
see.
crazy.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't
Oh
worry
yeah,
about
don't
it
worry
for now.
about it.
Yeah.
It's a cool artistic choice, okay, chat?
That's
It's an
right.
artistic choice.
It's an artistic choice.
Something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Did Sam Dream actually leave after I trolled her a little bit? No.
I mean, I doubt it. She probably just like went to get food or is in another window. There she is. I was gonna say, Sandream knows you well enough.
I'm here, but not for you.
Not for you.
One or two things that you've said.
Fair. Okay. Well, welcome everybody to this week's session of the Winds of Chaos. We have Cauliflumps back, which is wonderful, and we have Megan back for another week.
Yay!
Hell yeah!
At least another
At
week.
least one.
At least
We'll see
one.
how long this dungeon takes.
We'll see.
Every
see how long
time
it
it's
takes.
just like, do you want to come on for one night on Winds of Chaos? I just know it's going to be at least 4.
Yeah, you have to know that it's gonna be more than
Yeah.
that.
Why did I not get bloody emo?
Did
from
you
that
You
not?
might
stream?
have all the level 1. If you have all the level
I
1
was-
emotes,
Oh.
then you don't.
They
get
give
it.
you
I didn't
nothing?
get one either.
You graduated,
Yeah,
Ghost
nothing.
Pepper, to.
Then
Yeah.
It just popped up a message for me saying you have all the level 1 emotes, so I don't.
wow.
It's based on the level of hype train, so if you have all the level 1 emotes, then you don't.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Man's got Jeff Bezos has like $1 million, billion, $1 trillion, and he can't spare an emote
Right.
for little
Yeah.
old me. I see how it is. I see how it is,
Unbelievable.
Jeff.
If you wanted
I see
an
how it is,
emote, you
Jeff.
should have gotten it to a higher level hype train, Ghost Pepper. That's all.
No,
No.
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 Sarybot responded to
I should.
Yeah,
I should.
learned that
That's
if you
amazing.
say good bot, he'll
I love
He'll
that.
respond to you.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
if you say good bot, he'll give you a heart.
Aww.
That's
There we
really
go.
cute.
Wow.
I don't know
gotta
if he
try that
responds
out.
to
Amazing.
other things, but I saw someone else do that, and I was like, you can thank
Right?
Siri for Siri for doing stuff.
No
And I was
kidding,
like,
right?
That's
amazing.
amazing. I had no idea.
I had no
Yeah.
idea either. Oh no!
No!
Shave the ball!
Oh
no!
Oh my god!
God.
Oh my god!
Satan Sprite, hello.
Hi, Satan Sprite!
Hello, Satan Sprite.
What's up? We were just collectively learning that you could talk to the Sari bot, apparently. Oh my goodness.
I did try saying thank you, Siri, before, and it didn't respond, so I don't know what all it responds to. But...
You can dad
Does
joke
dad
it?
joke?
Oh, you can
Dude.
dad joke it? Oh!
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god! I didn't know it did
This
that
is
stuff
incredible.
either! I've had
Wow.
Saribot forever!
Wow.
I feel like Saribot's gonna move into Rupert's territory if
Yeah,
Sari can also do
right.
dad jokes.
I might
I know, really.
I might be able to retire the dad joke redeem then.
Only if Siribot can say well, then.
Well.
Oh my
Then we
god,
can
we did a
retire.
duck fact, you guys.
What? This is crazy. Satan
Cat
Sprite, how do you
Arceus
know
is
all
What is
this?
up?
2 billion
Right? How did you
dollars
also
on
just
cat
happen
food.
upon
Wow.
us when we started talking about
Okay.
this?
I
feel
know,
like
right?
that's weird.
Okay.
Our minds are getting blown right now.
Right?
Right.
Oh my
Right
goodness.
is
There's
bad.
gonna be a bomb
Right,
off
thank
the
you
next
for falling
time
on that
Roast
grenade for us,
hosts.
by the way. Somebody had to test it, and now we
Oh.
know, and now I will never do it.
I'm
but
sure those commands are terrible.
Waterfowl spawned the gold rush. Birds eat stone, gravel, and sand to grind up hard foods which they store in their gizzard. The gold rush was spurred in Nebraska when hunters found gold nuggets in the gizzards of ducks. I did not know that.
That's
That's
amazing.
insane.
That's incredible.
That's amazing. Dude,
What?
Collie, what you just said though about testing with Saribot reminds me of playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I couldn't get Scratch to play fetch with me, and I accidentally hit him with the ball, and it did hit points. It did hit points of damage to him, and I deleted the save.
Good man, good man. That's the only thing you can do at
I
that
was
point.
like, nope, absolutely not.
Learning so
That's
much.
incredible.
Absolutely
Oh, look at this
not.
dog pic. It's such a cute. What a good boy.
Oh, there's
Good
so
boy.
many. There's so many.
All right. But playing with Saribot isn't what we're here to do.
Are you sure?
We're here
Oh
to
right,
play
sorry. Ostensibly.
We're probably
Dungeons and
here
Dragons,
to do
Satan's game.
Satan's
Um,
game. That's why Satan's
Satan's
Sprite is
game.
here.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Yeah.
Please let us know if the sound is balanced enough that you can hear.
Have you
us
still
talking.
not seen that, Collie
Wolf,
Flumps?
have you said
Satan's-
anything to
Satan's
chat
game?
yet?
Satan's game? I don't know. I mean, that's what I heard growing up. I mean, you know what
And
my
he's still not
upbringing
going
was
to say
like.
anything. He's still not going to say anything. We'll find out.
Wolf, man.
We'll find out that he's got the wrong mic plugged in or something like that when we're halfway through the game.
Chat's like, we can't hear Wolf. I don't know.
I feel like I've heard Wolf say something since we started.
No, Collie, you'll need to look it up. It's Dungeons.
I
and
did. I was
Dragons,
talking to Rai Rai
Satan's
before.
game.
Come on now.
There he is.
It's an old meme. It's from
Gotcha.
the Newgrounds days. Actually, I think it was actually
Oh,
like
wow.
a little comedy recording.
I'm
It was
gonna
pre-YouTube
Oh, really?
days
for
anyway.
next
Yeah,
time.
it was pre-YouTube.
Wolf, what are you drinking from that beautiful mug?
Tea.
What kind of
Ginger,
tea?
Okay.
peach, black tea.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got tea
All right.
too, but it's just decaf breakfast tea. It's not as exciting
So-
as Wolf's.
We have some thank yous to distribute to the community. Before we do that, or while our players are thinking of
Does the link work today?
I'm doing
What
that.
was the question?
Our players are going to answer a question of the day.
Also, there's that. Sorry.
Yeah. What's the question of the day, Commander?
Oh,
what non-D&D sci-fi fantasy universe would it be most entertaining for your character to appear in a crossover? So imagine your character is plucked out of the Dungeons and Dragons world, if such a thing really exists, and put into another kind of universe, fictional universe, TV, movie, book, whatever. What would be the most entertaining crossover for your character? Not necessarily for your character, but perhaps for other people. So thank yous. First of all, thank you to all of our Ko-fi subscribers for $5 a month. You can have a Wild Magic Surge, a Major Monster Mutation, a custom magic item, or a guest NPC to appear in the campaign. All proceeds from the Ko-fi membership go towards paying for things for this game, like art commissions, a Roll20 subscription. We've also bought a few map assets. Our sprites that we use on the Roll20 map were commissioned to Towel Cape Brigade using that money. And basically it just makes this the best D&D stream that it can be. So thank you very much to all of our members. Second thank you is to Megan. There we go. Over here. As well as Bow the Distance for being our resident rules lawyers, helping us to look up rules and look up what Jeremy Crawford says on Twitter, which apparently includes things like murdering his boss. That's a classic tweet right there. Yeah. Does that mean I get to guess rules lawyer tonight since Megan is playing? Yes. As long as Rai Jones, you'll be okay with me saying something along the lines of, I acknowledge that's what the rule is, but I'm going to ignore it. Because that's what I say to Megan all the time.
We're not doing that, is what I usually get.
Oh.
I mean, I get that that's what it means when you say that, but I usually get, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Third thank you is to Final Stencil for helping us to organize the redeems so that we can keep on focusing on what we're here to do, which is to play the game. Rather than when somebody redeems something, we have to, hit the brakes and stop play. Vinyl helps to organize that, ask the questions that need to be asked. So thank you so much, Vinyl, for that. And final thank you, of course, is to all of you out in chat, because we love you. We love hanging out with you every Tuesday. We love having fun with you. We love sharing this fun little campaign with you. All right. So, question of the day. What non-D&D sci-fi fantasy universe would be most entertaining for your character to appear in a crossover? And we are going to ask Flutterdye first.
Why would you do such a thing?
Well, it's got to be somebody. It's got to be somebody.
I don't know. I'm boring and I don't really know how to appropriately place Kiona, but I think she would be fun in Firefly.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Dude, that'd be so good.
Why would you have to give all those caveats for the perfect anser?
I don't know. I felt like it was too easy. Like Space Cowgirl, come on, let's go.
Perfect.
No, that's
Holy
awesome.
Yeah.
She would be amazing in Firefly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That
would be so good.
Hell yeah, Flancher. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah. All right.
Thanks for the follow, Satan.
What about Foodle?
I'm gonna steal Ghost's answer because I think it's better than the one that I came up with. I think Foodle would probably be funniest and at least still mildly maybe useful in Star Wars. Oh my god, imagine him being green too with like the baked squadron or something. Like,
He would be.
oh my god. And then Woof nailed it. Like as soon as Foodle got to Endor, he would never leave. He's such an Ewok. He's like, my people.
Yeah.
The X-wing cockpit is just full of smoke.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't be able to see anything. He's like, my piloting computer, come back! Targeting computer, whatever.
That scene too, where Darth Vader is one-handed choke lifting a guy off the floor, would be so much less impressive if it was Foodle.
Yeah, anyone in the Star Wars universe could one-handed choke lift Foodle, I think, with no talent whatsoever, you know.
All right, what about Mazra?
Okay, full disclosure, I have not played these myself, but the first thing that came to mind was like God of War, because it's just going around killing gods, and Mazra really would like to do that.
I love that.
Hell yeah!
Sure.
Go around being big and
Right
gruff
on.
and punching gods.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Little hotboxing C3PO,
All right.
yes.
Right? I was right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Now,
feel like
Burn
Foodle
ride
and
through
C3PO
space
would
would be
be
amazing.
in fights a lot,
Would
right?
be
I don't
what?
know. Anyway, slap fights. I don't know. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
in
see that.
fights, yeah. And I think R2D2 would low-key instigate 95% of those fights.
Oh yeah. Foodle would just assume it was C3PO though, right?
yeah. No, R2D2 would find some way to bring them to
The
blows.
prankster.
Would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Now, Megan, I feel like
Yes.
yours is the hardest one because the real answer is any. If Ifima was
Right?
in
I know. How do you narrow it
honestly.
down?
I did come up with answers for both Athena and Darfin. I do feel like the honest answer for Athena is that she can and does fit everywhere, which makes it even more
Oh,
hilarious. But I do feel like the ideal thing to put Athena in is like this really hard-baked, like cyberpunk, super like technological, like you're going after
Like
the
altered
corpos.
carbon?
Yeah.
Just stick her in there.
And the funny thing is, she could either be like the head of like the rebels, or she could be like the ultra corporate boss bitch who's like always one step ahead of the heroes. Like she would fit in either of those scenarios.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then for Darfin, I think the most hilarious thing would be if he was in some kind of like super, like, you know how in like medical dramas and stuff people get really like hardcore dramatic and everything? If you put him in a setting like that, but he was the guy who's just like, are you guys serious? Can we just actually just do our jobs and not deal with all this shit? Like he's the normal one and everyone around him is just ultra hyper dramatic. It would be hilarious. And also he would hate it, which would make it even more hilarious.
Yeah.
I would love to
That's
see Darfin
so
in that
good.
situation, honestly.
I was really hoping. I mean, I think your answer's better, but I was really hoping you'd say Monty Python's Search for the Holy Grail.
my
Can you imagine
God.
Darfin in that shit?
Oh my
He would hate it.
God.
Yeah. He would
That
absolutely
would be
hate
amazing.
it.
The
That
thing
would be
is,
so
I do
good.
feel like some of the melodrama in Monty Python is actually justified because of the setting that it's in.
Right.
If you put
Oh, yeah.
Darfin in like an ultra modern setting where people are just freaking out about everyday things, and then you like hard cut to his face and he's like, anyway, I'm gonna go do heart surgery now. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. That's why yours is better, right? Like,
Right.
oh gosh, it's so good.
Rai Rai said my himbo fighter would be amazing in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I
Hell
agree, that
yeah.
would be so good.
Such a good show. Oh,
I love that show so much.
Efima would also be incredible in Agatha all along. That is the thing about Efima, is that she's such a wild character that she could fit in anything.
She could fit anywhere. It would be entertaining as hell to see her in every single one of the scenarios you could possibly come up with for her. She's just one of those she's great.
And the most mind-blowing thing to me is that I didn't plan her that way. I wanted to do something kooky and a little off the cuff, but when I first started playing her, I never imagined that you could just pick her up and put her in something else, but you kind of can, and it kind of works.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's great.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shall we get going?
Let's do it.
I feel like it's time to rescue Foodle.
All right. So last time, it's a nice and easy setup. The last time we all met together, Mazra and Kiona got the news. Well, Mazra got the news that Foodle had been gnome-napped. He did not come back. He did not come back from... No, they both got the news, didn't they? From one of his scouts that came back. He did not come back from a scouting mission. He took a couple of his hunting party buddies out off to the west to scout out a strange structure that they saw. He decided to get closer, and he got himself nabbed. And the scouts came back to warn Mazra and Kiona about this, and they decided that they were going to rush off to rescue him. Now, at that particular moment, Efima's patron, the Megana, while Efima was on the can, decided to plane shift her or something. Nobody is quite sure what exactly happened, but when she exited her bathroom, she was inside Mazra's home while Mazra was getting ready to take off after Foodle. And it turned out that all of this was done at the behest of the Wayfarer, who somehow knows Efima's patron, and requested Efima's services in this regard.
Wow.
Our heroes took off to the west into sort of the borders of Melkari territory, where they found the huge black sort of flat-topped stone pyramid that the scouts said Foodle had been taken to. Stop, chat. Down bad. Encountered a few trolls outside. Largely, I think I had some sort of hidden stealth noise mechanic or something like that, and then somebody shouted or cast a spell that made a really loud noise.
No,
or something,
Efima Eldritch blasted some logs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I was well,
she made
there goes
some noise with her spell.
Well, there goes that. Yeah. After dispatching the trolls,
and they murdered our horses.
Moved.
Oh my god.
They did murder your horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep, the trolls murdered your horses.
Whoops.
Yeah.
What? No.
Yeah.
Doodle.
Doodle's fine. Doodle's
No,
fine.
Doodle's fine
Doodle's
because
fine.
we only had
Okay,
Mazra
right.
and Kiona's horse with us.
Oh no, that's so sad though.
So Dolly and
Yeah.
Horse died.
No big deal.
Dolly and Horse are dead.
Oh, fucking hell! I forgot
You can-
those were named her.
You can guess whose was whose.
I'm
Jesus
so going to
Christ.
note, the most traumatic horse memory of Kiona's no longer involves Mazra now, so
Well,
it's a
I
good
mean, it's
thing.
right up
win-win
there,
for
though. I
Mazra.
feel like Trolls is more forgivable than Mazra eating her horse's heart, okay?
Oh, there goes the
Yeah.
sunlight.
You managed to find at the base of the pyramid, sort of where this stream that you were walking up ran past the pyramid. You found a little chute for refuse to be dumped down into the stream.
Yeah.
Climbed up and entered the dungeon via the privy. So for the second time that day, Ephema basically found herself entering the premises through the bathroom. The trio walked out of the privy, took a left turn. The first room they explored basically had a magic candle inside it, and as soon as they entered,
of course we touched the fucking candle.
I know,
The
and I
door-
suggested it, so I feel double bad.
shut.
Yeah, well, thanks, because Kiona felt totally safe doing it too. She was like, "Oh yeah, this seems like it'll work."
Yeah.
the door shut
It did
behind
technically
them,
work.
and the candle began to spew out a sickly greenish yellow gas.
That's right, we're gonna get poisoned to death today, you guys.
There was
Poodle,
also
I hope you can get out yourself.
But it did unlock the doors. It put poison in the room, but it did unlock the doors.
it did unlock the doors.
Yeah, but now we have to choose a questionable door.
And there was also an inscription.
Oh, right. Oh, let me
Trust
see if
somebody
I can
wrote
find that.
down
Hold
what it
on,
said.
I'm sure I've got it here. Perfect symmetry will light you on your path.
All right.
Perfect symmetry will light you on your path. So we have to make all the rooms match.
Okay.
We have to make all the rooms match. Kiona
But-
might not figure that out, though.
Before we do that, just because Cauliflumps missed last week,
Oh, yeah. Flumps.
We're gonna
What is
begin-
happening with you?
we're going to begin the session with a little vignette here. Foodle, down by the river,
The bay.
kind of
where the
exploring.
water
Nope,
flow.
nope, nope, nope.
Down by the river.
Back to my home.
I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you all in a second.
Let's see you.
There we go. You stopped for a moment down at the river's edge to refill your water skin. On the way closer to this pyramid to check it out. When you're not sure how they snuck up on you, but 4 strong hands grip your arms and shoulders. A smelly, distressingly moist burlap sack is pushed over your head. And you're sort of clutched up to your feet by these strong hands and forced to walk. You
When
don't know.
the strong hands land on Foodle's
Yes.
shoulders, his heart races for a second, and his first thought
Mm.
is, Muffin Man? And then it all goes wrong.
Mm-mm. As soon as you say Muffin Man, they tie a gag around your mouth. You're not quite sure how long or how far you're forced to walk, because you can't see a thing. You can barely hear anything through the muffling effect of the sack over your head. Soon, though, you realize that the soft earth under your feet gives way to stone. After an undetermined length of time, the hands grip your shoulders and force you to stop. You
Sorry, they
hear
forced me to
muffled
what?
voices. Stop.
Okay. I thought you said strip, and I was like, well,
No.
this is getting weird. This is not.
No.
Okay, thank God.
No. This is not that kind of game. Yeah, I'm crashing out as a DM right now.
We're gonna have to
This is
cancel
it.
Ghost.
This is it.
Yeah, sorry guys.
This is time. Yeah, this is it.
So out of place.
What does that mean in the current slang, please? Let me know.
I was like, wait,
crash
are we
out?
going to Slay Dash?
I'm hearing that everywhere, and I don't know what it means.
Crash out
is that a thing now?
like when Kanye is like, I'm a Nazi, and he wasn't joking.
It's
like
mind and going.
It's
like
you're-
just going
you're-
hard into losing
yeah.
your mind. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're setting your reputation on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
I see you,
Carly
Carly.
knows.
Okay.
There you go.
I didn't
Yeah.
know
Carly's
that
down
one.
with the kids'
That's
feet.
good to know now. Thanks.
Yeah.
Little education.
Anyway, sorry.
there.
I'm so sorry. So they forced him to stop.
Yeah, they force him to stop. And you hear voices. Right, it's just like you said, milady. He's wearing a brown tattered cloak and a hat with feathers in them. Sort of talking to himself. And then you hear another voice say, finally. Then remove that hood. And let's see who this wayfarer is who's been causing us so much trouble.
Oh my God.
I thought he'd be taller. And then the hood is ripped off of your head. There's blinding glare. And you see a woman sitting on an iron throne, ringed around sort of the backrest with a rainbow cacophony of what looks like peacock feathers almost. The most striking feature about her are the 2 extra sets of eyes tattooed onto her forehead above her real eyes, which widen with surprise, confusion, and then narrow in anger. You fools! You brought the wrong one! And the 2 individuals who abducted you, who you now realize are... They appear to be some kind of undead ghouls. They exchange confused and nervous glances with each other. And they say, oh, well, I don't know, milady. He matches the description, doesn't he? And that is where we're going to cut to the other members of the group. Stuck inside this chamber that is rapidly filling with gas.
I don't know.
I did say at the end of the last session that Athema was going to try to go through one of the doors, but we did end before we saw if she was able to.
Okay. Oh, right. You were moving toward it.
Okay, which door?
The one, isn't she standing next to one?
Yeah.
Isn't there one right here?
Yeah, okay.
That one. Yeah.
I don't like
Just the
that
closest one.
music for this.
I thought you were saying you didn't
Okay.
like that I was going through that door. And I
Right?
was like, Jesus
Too
Christ.
bad.
it's-
Too bad.
That's
Already
too
got
bad.
her-
That's
Yeah.
the door that she picked.
All right. Yep. So you open the door and you see a room with a bed, a bucket, and a table with a lit candle.
Okay. Hang on 1 sec. Everybody try to go inside a room and see if you can breathe in there.
Oh, all right. Kiona will attempt to go into the room opposite.
Okay. Kiona, you open the door to find a room with a bed, a bucket, and a table with a lit candle.
All right. How about Mazra? Did Mazra do clipping again?
I didn't clip this time. There we go.
Oh, I can't. Can I move Kiona over so Chad can see what Mazra's doing?
Yeah. Mazra, you open the door to a room with a bed, a bucket, and a desk with a candle on it.
Is it lit?
No.
I got a lit candle in here.
If we close the doors, does the gas keep coming in?
Yeah, they're not airtight. Yeah.
Oops.
What about this door?
Okay. The gas is starting to fill up the room. You're starting to find it difficult to breathe. The fourth room has a bed, a bucket, and a desk with a lit candle on it.
My candle is on a table? Question mark?
Oh, okay. This one is on a table and it's lighted. Are they all lighted?
This one's lit.
Kiona's gonna start moving over.
I'm gonna light this candle.
Okay. With what?
I have a flint and tinder in one of my kits.
Mazra, of course, has a flint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Afima will take this candle and put it up on the thing just in case it needs to be on. Oh no, this one's already on a table. Never mind.
It's on a
None
table.
Of them are on the floor.
Yeah.
All right. Mazra, you like Efima, which room are you in?
Sorry, she's running around. She's running around crazily. Checking all the rooms. Trying not to get everybody
We're just
burning.
moving around.
Mazra, you light the candle, and the magic candle back in the main room that was spewing yellow smoke spews yellow smoke no longer.
Mazra, you did it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Steps here,
Efima
leans on the doorway and says, "Good job, everyone."
yes, GM.
Efima, with your magical goat eyes, you see the inscription under this torch, the magical aura surrounding it dissipate, and you hear a click coming from the drawer on this desk.
Which desk?
This one that I'm on the wrong layer. That's
that
why.
one up there.
This
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
All right. Do I see any magic on that desk?
No longer. You
All
did
right.
before.
I will open the drawer.
Inside the drawer is an old, dark iron key.
We like keys.
I definitely think we will need this. Do one of you wish to carry it?
We can put it in
I don't.
bag of holding.
That sounds like a good idea.
Alright. Fiona will take it and place it in the bag of holding. We all know it's there. Any of us can get it out.
Okay. You also hear a click from this door, and the magic sealing it shut has dissipated.
Well, whatever magic was going on in here, I think it's gone now that we satisfied the riddle.
Sure. Can we not do that one again?
I would appreciate not doing anything like that again, for sure.
Right. Okay. Yeah, just a thing. Okay. I guess we just keep going and try to find Foodle, right?
Yes, we did come this way because we saw magic. I'm not sure which other direction to go. If I go back to the cross section where we came from, do I see magic down either of the other corridors?
Nope.
Yes, I don't unfortunately see anything else that indicates magic, so we might have to choose which direction we think he's most likely to be in.
Well, how would we know that? Wait. Well, no, they surely would have taken away his sending stone necklace. Right, Mazra?
What they have?
I
I don't know.
We should be close enough for him to hear us in here, right?
I mean, I could use my magic to try and locate him, but I assume they took most of his stuff.
Right. Which would mean we're gonna need to find Gimbal Shot too.
I'm pretty sure I checked last week, but neither of you have spells that let you, like, locate people or objects,
No.
I can locate objects.
If you can locate objects, we might be able to track Gimbal Shot, at least.
Or if Foodle's wearing his bracers, we could track
Right.
them.
Is there, like, a non-magical thing that he usually always keeps on him? Like a rabbit's foot, or a charm bracelet, or necklace from a love interest? Anything like that?
His pipe he usually has with him. There's that special one that's carved to look like a boar's head.
That's true.
We have to be sure, though, because my resources are limited.
Yes, if you're not confident about a non-magical item, then we might just need to track Gimbal Shot and then try to, I mean, maybe they would be keeping it close to where he is. Your guesses for this might be better than mine. This isn't usually my area of expertise.
It doesn't have to be magical, it can be anything, but I just want to make sure that he has it.
I just, yes, because, like, if we would definitely find Gimbal Shot either way, and it would be an important thing to recover. But if you don't think that he has the non-magical item on him, then it might be a waste of the spell.
Well, I would suggest let's choose one of these hallways first.
Lead the way.
Step aside and let Mazra choose which way she wants to go.
Yep. Process of elimination.
Stop. Stop right there. So you mount these steps, and as soon as you put your full weight on the first bit of tile on this floor right here, you feel it drop out from beneath you. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
As basically this whole hallway levers down with the hinge at this end, so that it's like basically a slide, and you're at like the far end of the slide.
How do they expect people to go to the bathroom in this tower? It's just
That
a
was
nightmare.
the assumption that there wouldn't be traps right
No.
outside the bathroom.
I know, I was incorrect apparently.
So
What the hell is that dex save? Oh my god.
What? It's
That's
a
my
15
Mazra.
plus 10
My dex.
That's
plus
my
3.
Mazra right there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, the
How do
plus
you have a
three is
right.
plus 10 to
I
your
don't
dex
know.
save?
I don't. That's what's marked on my sheet.
He's probably
Proficiency
I'm
plus 5
proficient.
dex.
in
Yeah.
in dexterity,
Yeah.
and then the plus 3 is
And
the
then,
aura.
oh my god. Oh, I know what the plus 3
Crazy.
is.
Mm.
I
It's
mean,
got
if it
5
helps,
dex, 5
I'm
proficiency. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to like flavor it, I'm okay.
No. It's just a ridiculous roll result.
My
but that's level
Mazra is
16.
hot. No, Mazra has the rod.
So
Just like pulls it out.
basically, the floor, you're here. The floor drops out from under you, and as you fall, with your prosthetic arm, you just reach up and grab the edge, and you're just sort of dangling by one
Mazra.
hand over this
Fiona will
yawning pit.
come and grab her and help pull her out.
And as you kind of look in this direction, Mazra, but like obviously underneath, you realize that this trap would basically, it basically joins up with the poop chute, and it would have like just dumped you back out where you climbed up.
Oh my
Great.
goodness.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah. So basically, you're
Well,
able to pull Mazra back up.
I think we need to start checking for traps. Checking for
Yeah.
traps. Traps.
Correct. Mazra will check here in this area for traps.
And traps.
Checking for traps.
Checking for traps.
Where's my touching gloves?
Sorry, what are you doing, Mazra?
Checking for traps.
All right, roll me an investigation. Enjoy this while it lasts, while
Oh,
we're
God.
still playing 5e, and I allow this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Look, whatever comes after this, I'm not playing like a roguey investigative person anymore.
Ooh,
take some,
what are we
like,
playing for the new
stupid.
game, you guys? Ooh.
Oh gosh, yeah, after this? Oh,
I haven't
no,
even
don't
I haven't
know.
even thought of that.
I
haven't even thought of that.
either.
You have so we had a whole convo about it.
We did, yeah. But basically after this campaign ends, I want to take a little bit of a break
Yeah,
before
makes sense,
starting
right?
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah, they're basically for 20 feet in this direction. There is some kind of basically you see that there are the spaces between the bricks and the walls. Some of them are like the bricks are a little bit separated from each other, just enough you suspect for something nasty to come out the sides.
Ugh. Well, does it look like it's at a certain height, or is it like the entire height of the wall?
Yeah, basically from floor to ceiling.
All right. Do I see if there's a way to disconnect it?
Roll another investigation check. Yeah, basically, as you're looking around, you see that there is a brick that's sort of slightly offset from the others, is jutting out into the hallway a little bit, and it's kind of set like right here. It's just within reach, and you think like it looks loose to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and couple this trap.
Okay.
That's not
And
the
as
word,
as you pull the brick out, you realize that it's essentially like some sort of a lever where you can pull the brick out and turn it.
Okay.
And push it back in, and you think that's gonna toggle the trap.
Do we have a way to test this trap? I think I've got it turned off, but
whether you turned it off or turned it on, you don't know.
I would have never seen that though. That was amazing. All right. Well, do we have something we could throw over there?
Do you have a very long poking stick?
We've got Kiona kind of roots through the bag of holding a little bit. She's like, "Oh, we got the Varric spinning top. We've got." That's like episode 1.
we do have a stone statue head.
Oh, right.
I'm not going to ask why you have a stone statue head.
Well, it was a precautionary measure, I think.
Yeah.
All right. The group falls silent.
I'm waiting for them to throw the statue head.
You meditate upon the fact that you have a stone statue head.
I mean, throw it if you like.
She'll throw it, but here's what she's gonna do. She's gonna like bowling ball it along the floor because she's hoping it's heavy enough that if there's a pressure plate, it'll trigger the pressure plate.
Really?
Sure. Yep. And so you roll it, and you see one section of sort of the brick floor sort of drop a little bit, but nothing happens.
How far did it go? Was it like?
It went to about here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're good for at least that far.
Okay.
Ifima will ride her broom just to be sure.
Fiona, seeing Ifima do that,
dexterity.
will also use her boots of flying. What are they? Boots of... Winged boots.
You know, you're all very smart, and she picks up the stone head and it's like, I knew this would come in handy one day. And because technically none of them actually have to touch the floor right now.
Right. Because
But she's
can
still
Spider-Man.
Yeah, she's still gonna check here just to make sure, because there could be like something other kind of trap trigger as well. So anything around this area?
No, you see right here another loose brick in the wall.
Okay.
And I don't see any magic down this hallway with my goat eyes.
No.
Do I think that it would likely be weight, like pressure plates on the floor that would trip.
In the area that you're in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole floor is lined with them everywhere.
Okay. Well, then that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna walk up the wall and walk along the ceiling upside down.
Okay. Basically, the pressure plates end right here.
Right. Okay.
Well, we're gonna keep
So she'll
walking
go,
and
like,
floating
here.
and the way we are.
What do I see here?
What do you see where?
Is it just?
There?
Is this just a end like a wall?
This is a door. There's
Okay.
a door right here. Yeah.
Well, there's a door there. And are these?
Is it a magical door?
And this is another set of stairs right here. With a door right there.
Okay.
Is it a magical door? Are any of the doors magical?
No.
Are the stairs magical?
No. There's no
is there
magic.
Is there any writing anywhere?
Nope.
Just checking.
Well, we'll probably need to test the doors. One of them should try and lead somewhere.
I don't see any magic, but that doesn't account for physical traps.
Right, well, I'm
Mazra.
okay with floating.
As you
Yeah.
step on this space
I'm not.
in
No,
I'm walking
particular.
upside
She's
down
on the ceiling.
Okay.
She's
All
on the
right.
ceiling,
And I'm on my broom.
and I'm floating
Spider-Manning.
with my winged
do a
boots.
perception. Do a perception check.
Oh god.
Do a
This is
perception
where I
check.
fail. Yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
It was
So you
bound to
don't-
happen.
Wow.
So this trap is basically like a thwomp from Super Mario. There's like a bunch of holes in the ceiling where spikes come out, and it's meant to like drop and crush
Uh-huh.
somebody on the ground. As you step onto it, the spikes come out of the 9 holes in the ceiling. So I'll get you. You haven't fully triggered the trap, I will say. So I will
just get
ask you.
spike-footed.
Yeah, I'll ask you to do a dexterity save
All right.
again. Against my better judgment, because it almost doesn't
I
matter.
mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh my god.
Rogues.
Almost. Almost
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So the spikes come out, and you sort of retract your foot. You pull your foot back just in time.
Oh,
It doesn't drop though.
It's fine.
careful.
What is this hallway? This is so weird.
You see another
Yes.
hallway with a
Why
door
are they
here.
so heavily protecting this bathroom? Is it like wasn't even like a flush toilet or like made of gold or running
Flush
water or
toilet?
anything?
Maybe
What's
they
that?
assume people will come in through.
Oh, it's when you have like a basin of water and you push a little button and it just wipes everything away. It's quite nice actually.
And another
A
door.
toilet.
Here. This is a dead end.
Oh, sometimes they're called
So
crappers.
see a stone wall here. See a door here.
Honey,
That-
Chanel, thanks for the raid.
Or
Welcome, Raiders.
the John, as it were.
Why would it be called
Why
that?
would it be that?
No, I assumed it was because it was invented by some man named John, but now that I stopped to think about it, it's really kind of offensive that you just called something that you take a shit in the John.
Right. I feel like.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right.
How do you know that?
Just, you know, I've been to places where that's what it's called.
Hmm.
Never really thought to ask about it before. I
Ifima,
I
did
guess
you
I
just
should
walk
have.
across that trap?
I'm on a broom and I am
You're
flying
on a
in
broom
the
and you're
air.
flying. Okay.
And
Okay.
so is Kiona floating.
Well,
All right.
Nice,
All right.
nice
You
through the
really
middle of
want
the
to-
hallway, not
All right.
touching
No
anything.
one want to murder us, but we learned from the first time.
are any traps here?
Roll an investigation. No.
Huh.
Don't see any.
Is the door locked?
The The door is not locked.
Alright. Does it swing in or out?
It swings in.
Alright, so
This is a level of paranoia that Ghost Pepper has fostered. Does the door swing in or out?
this is important. Alright, she's gonna try to open the door.
They actually started this. I did not start the. Does
Look,
the door
we have a
swing
thing
in
for
or
doors,
out?
you guys. We should know this
They
by
started
now.
Because they're so terrified of
collectively-
murdering them. That
Mantra-
they need to know which direction it swings.
It's just paranoid.
So you
Yeah.
need to be in the next square
it has
up
spread
to
to
all of
open the
us.
door.
Ew.
All right.
shuts the door.
And as you walk in, you see two undead, bandage-wrapped creatures, similar to the ones that you saw in the undercroft of the old shrine,
Oh.
lounging in a bed. One is
making
lounging,
out?
looking. No, they're each in
Are
a
they
different
in the same
bed.
Oh.
You can see them.
I only see
I understand. I
only
understand
see
that Flutter and Megan can't see them, but you can, and you see that they're not in the same bed. They're in two different beds.
I just
There's like
assumed.
two mummies
Just assumed.
hanging out in a room 5 feet apart, not gay. Is that what's happening?
For reference, this is
Yeah,
what Wolf
Flutter,
is looking
that's-
at.
that's what he's
This
looking
is
at.
what is
That's what he can
happening,
see.
Actually, on
He
this
didn't
side.
need
I
to
just
ask me
assumed
that
one was
question.
on top of the other, and that's why we couldn't see it.
This is just.
This is
Oh my
happening.
god.
This is.
I hear you,
this is
Ghost.
alive.
I understand.
What?
Message received.
One of
Somebody
them
stop making out
one of them
and turn towards us.
is one of them. This one right here is slumbering regally on the bed like this, and its eyes snap open,
Oh, that's
glowing
creepy.
with a baleful bluish white light,
Close door.
and almost as if levitating, it sits up in the bed,
Oh my god.
and with a creak of old unused bone, turns and looks at Mazra.
She shuts the
And
door.
says, "We have an intruder." This
I
one
love that the undead zombies are like Australian.
undead all have
From-
Australian
they're from
accents
down
because they're from
under.
down under. Yeah, exactly, Woof. Exactly.
Oh
Woof.
God.
Thank you for stealing the punchline of the joke.
It just means I know you really well.
That just happened
Yes.
really
Wolf
hard.
got it. Wolf got it.
I didn't
yeah,
understand.
They have
Look, I had
Australian
that's
accents
amazing.
because they're all from down under. Yeah, they're all undead.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
Perfect.
They're from
Cheers
they're from
to that
down in the
really
underworld.
amazing connection.
Can I?
In response, no, you may
Okay.
not. In response, the other one is laying in bed, one knee up, the other leg crossed over that knee, and is reading a book, and kind of like goes like this. Aye? Oh, damn! There are intruders.
Is it one of
Uh,
Willow's witches? Is that
Oh,
what it
what
is?
are you reading? Tell us about the book.
And this one stumbles out of the bed and stands up and tosses the book aside. Nah. We gotta get to work.
But I
I would like you
read it afterwards,
to-
I guess.
Roll initiative.
Hey, look. Do you want to keep living or do you want to die?
My usual bullshit initiative. There you go. Thank you very much. Roll 20. I hate you. I'll be right back. I can hear you.
Woof, roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh, fine. All right.
'Cause that wasn't very strong.
Where's my disadvantage? All right. Persuasion. Where's that? Okay. There you go. Enjoy.
Okay. I will tell you what happens with that. I'll tell you what happens with that.
These rolls tonight. Oh my god.
Just gonna switch their initiative orders.
Did a
around
dingo
for
steal
this.
your baby, mate?
I
Did
got
a dingo
a
steal your
5.
baby?
I see you played Knifey
Shrimp
Spoony
on the
before.
babby. Can you right-click your token and hit add turn, Megan?
I don't know. Where's the add turn thing?
You right-click your token. And it should be
Okay,
the
I
second
just
one
see.
on your...
I see a gear. I see a dot. I see a red, a green, and a blue thing. And I
Did
see
you right-click?
open character. Yes.
Yeah, what
That's
I
what
do
see
is.
when I right
Oh,
I've
click.
got it.
Sorry.
I've got it.
I kind of know what a right click is. It just
I
gives
thought
me
you
the
guys
same,
could... I thought
no
you
matter
guys
what
could
I
add
click
turn
with.
to your characters.
Mine just automatically gets added when I click on.
Yeah,
the
I just
initiative.
click on my character
Yeah.
and then click on my sheet to do the roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I could have rolled, but I wanted to roll with my dice.
Right. Well, but then you
Alright.
can change it if you do it that way, and then you can just change it. You can. Flumps does it that way and says that's his fake roll, and then he rolls his real dice and changes it on the sheet.
Yeah,
Okay.
works great.
Right. Okay.
Oh, we're doing this. Right.
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
This one, at Maz's comment, kind of turns his head a bit. He says, "But we already are dead." And he is too confused to act right away, and he is going to be bumped down
Amazing.
to the bottom of the initiative order as a result.
Oh.
Mazra, it's your turn.
Which one is the one that got bumped? The left one or the top one?
This one, the one that was
Okay.
reading.
All right.
This one
So-
takes its undead status very seriously.
Okay. So she'll move. Wait. She'll move here. So that was 5, 10, so that's 15. Yes, what? Okay.
Just so everybody knows, Sandream posted a lovely thing, and I made this in the Discord that everyone should look at.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. Ignore that double roll thing.
What?
What?
I'm just looking at this thing that...
Wait,
It's
what?
great.
In Ghost Discord?
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the heck?
That's incredible.
That is so good, Sandream. Oh my god, thank you for that.
I didn't notice either until I had finished reading all the text in the first panel. The little face down in the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Well. Rupert always lurking. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That is what I'm gonna imagine Rupert's wells being like from now on.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Sandream. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, what are you doing to this one? Staberating.
Stab.
Stab. Give me one
Oh, yeah.
moment. I just need to get this. There we go.
Like spread.
No. I need to get a character sheet out here. All right. Yeah, that definitely hits. You remembered your sneak attack this time.
Yeah, I would never forget
awesome.
that.
Cauliflumps, I'll leave that for you to determine whether what Wolf just said is a lie.
I've been playing a rogue for like 3 years.
Oh my god.
Secondary attack.
Yes, we were just joking about this last night, Rai. Rupert's particular method of speaking. All right.
Oh my God. And then
Yeah, another stab.
offhand.
Sure. Oh
That would be,
my god. So that 2 is actually a 4.
Ugh.
So that is another 12. Same dream, it's perfect.
It is. Perfect.
Ian, you are good at art.
It's amazing.
It's so good. Oh my gosh.
All right, yeah. So you start stabbing this guy, and he's you know, very like regal and intimidating at first, like this whole undead ghoul persona. But as you're stabbing him, he's like, "Ow, ow, ow! Oh God!"
I warned you.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, but well, she's gonna. So she went 15. And she's gonna go 15.
Now you have that thing that lets
Yeah.
you move. Oh,
Yeah, so
automatically
just fancy
without-
footwork.
yeah.
So she doesn't get off tax.
yeah.
And she's gonna move here, and then she's gonna. Can I free action shout something?
Yeah.
She's gonna glance back at Athema and Kiona and just say, "Stay up in the air."
All right. This one that you just stabbed. It's gonna go, "You bastard! Come back here!" And charge after you. It's gonna hit you with a rotting fist.
Yep.
19.
The 19 will hit.
Okay. 12 bludgeoning and 12 necrotic damage.
Okay. I will half that.
Okay.
And half
so
the bludgeoning
it
or
is
the
6
whole
and
thing?
6.
Okay.
I think
6 and
you're.
6,
I think
12.
you have the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, because you're just dodging it, so.
Yeah, it's one set of damage, one packet
Yes.
of damage.
All right. So 6 and 6. got it.
And you also need to make a Constitution save DC 12.
Sure.
All right. You're cursed with mummy rot.
See, Mazra is min-max in the fact that she's great at some stuff and just absolute crap at everything. This is why she told them to stay in the air and she wanted to be in the front. She remembers this happened last time when they were in
It
the
did happen last
underground.
time. We have
Yep.
potions for this, don't we?
Probably. We probably have one around.
All right.
Anyway,
While-
that's
while
my
you-
turn. Yeah, or that was not my
While
turn.
you are cursed with the mummy rot, you cannot regain hit points, and your maximum hit point reduces.
Yeah, but it's like once every, is it like 12 hours or something? 24 hours?
No. Can't regain hit points,
After-
and it hits point. Yeah, decreases by 10 every 24 hours.
Every 24 hours, yeah.
It elapses. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
All
we
right.
took that chance last time.
Right.
Sorry, continue.
Yep. Kiona, you're up. Athema, you're on deck.
Kiona's gonna firebolt the one in front of Mazra.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit, and it just blasts this creature into dust.
Kiona just angry now.
And as it burns, it goes. You may have got me, but you'll be dragged through to hell by the other terrors that lurk in this temple. I'll see you on the other side. And it crumbles into dust. And this one says, you killed Big Mike!
Big Mike?
Anything else on your turn?
Nope. Just Big Mike?
Alright. Ephema, you're up.
1 second. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, but I just realized that I'm looking at the wrong Ephema because that Ephema's level 8 and I am not level 8.
Or twice that now, in fact.
Yes, and I want to make sure that I use the actual correct. There we go, because my spell attack bonus is quite a bit higher. Here, okay. So I get 3 beams at this level. So let's see how that goes. I'm assuming, can I see the one that remains from the doorway? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a 22 for the first beam. To hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
17 for the second beam.
That will hit.
And a 16 for the third beam.
That will hit.
Oh, okay, nice. So that's 3d10. That's 33 damage total, force damage.
Okay.
I just wanted to know what book you were reading! Pew, pew, pew! And that's it. That's my whole turn.
And I just wanted Big Mike to meet my brother Andy. You bitches! And he'll charge at you.
Jeez.
You could have just stayed in the room.
Could have just had a nice conversation. It didn't have to be like this.
14 to hit for on Mazra. Because Mazra's the only one I can reach.
Nope.
Alright. Just kind of thumps against Mazra's armor. And realizing that he's kind of boned here, he looks up at Mazra and says, past Mazra's shoulder at Ephema and says, "It was Tusk Love." And that's the end. That's the end of his turn.
Oh, I bet that's a good one.
Mazra, you're up.
Available in this real world that we live in now, the non-D&D one. From Critical Role, they actually wrote it.
Oh shit, really? That's
yes,
amazing.
Tusklove and the Little Prince, the little Cat Prince book is for real now as well.
That's amazing.
Right,
Mazra
Mazra, you're up.
looks at this mummy and says, "You don't have to be dead again. You can just walk away."
No, I'm over it. I had a good run. 2 good runs, actually.
Alright. She'll stab him in the eyeball? I don't know. Is he just like letting her?
Yeah,
Alright.
he knows how this goes.
Oh my goodness.
She was trying to show mercy, but alright.
He's got a job to do. Miles has got a job to do.
Alright.
It's nothing
Sure.
personal.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'm dying. This is
That'll
the
hit.
best combat we've ever had, actually, I feel like.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and that is exactly lethal.
Oh my goodness.
So
Plus,
this mummy
a little
crumples
extra.
down onto the pile of smoldering ash that's left of Big Mike.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Big Mac. And whatever your name was.
Afima's gonna pocket the copy of Tusklove for later.
Ah!
Is there anything in here of use?
Amazing. Take a look around.
Floating.
Investigate or
And
Yeah,
what should I use?
up to you. Investigation is probably fine.
Look at that low roll.
Yona's gonna look too.
Right. So you find
Kiona finds nothing.
you find in Big Mike's foot chest nothing but a note that reads, "For I have passed beyond the veil of life into death, and once again back to life. I have risen above the need for worldly possessions." In a small chest under the other mummy's bed, you find a small sack with a note tied to it that reads, "Willow's Wand's savings stash."
Oh
And
no.
inside is 130 gold pieces.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
She hands them to Kiona for,
Oh, alright.
"You want some of
Fiona is
this?"
recording
And she
them.
looks at Maz, or she looks at Afima.
Oh, I don't need any money or anything.
Sure.
Alright.
I mean,
130.
I'll probably be back in the Feywild soon, and it's not like they take this currency there, so... They mostly trade in favors, memories, and occasionally keepsakes.
They're also all jerks.
I
It's
wouldn't
not
necessarily
untrue.
see it like that.
I mean, she's not necessarily wrong.
She goes, "Percival." What's that guy's name?
It was
Or was
something like that guy.
It was either Percival or Parsifal or something. And
Percival. Percival.
she's like,
Yeah, Percival.
Who's for who?
The guy that
Fey
took
guy
us in the
that-
Feywild. The first guy.
Yeah.
Paravel?
The very
Way
first
back in-
guy.
way
Right,
back when.
Paravel.
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 The
Paravel.
fucking guy. Yeah.
When
Oh my
Kiana
God.
got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What did you say
Because
it was?
he
I'm
charmed
sorry,
Mazra,
100
he's
and
still mad
how
about
much?
it.
130.
30, I think. Is that correct, Ghost?
I think so.
All right.
And
It was.
Oh, good.
It was right before we met Tree Root.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tree
Yeah.
Root came back
Right, because we went to
save her.
Yeah.
to well, they went there first
Hey, Berto.
to the city that they live in.
As Mazra walks out of the room, kind of like underneath Efima's feet, because she's on her broom, you just notice that she's like, because Mazra's green, but then I think she's kind of like, I'm doing this for flavor. Feel free to correct me, Ghost, but you just see kind of almost like almost like little gray spores coming off her. She's just gently smoking.
Oh.
Yeah, like. Yeah, you could definitely see like some little like brownish gray,
Oh.
sort of off gassing. Your skin begins to feel like really dry and itchy and flaky.
Is
Yeah.
what
She pulls
is
out her bottle of moisturizer and just rubs on her.
what is the
Yeah.
what is the thing that it is that it's got the potion that we needed?
Yeah, but don't give it to me yet
Well,
if we
I
have
just-
one.
I don't
Because
know
do you know
if we
what?
do.
I don't know if Foodle has it.
I feel like
This
Poodle
is
has it.
yeah, mechanically this counts as
It's a
is
curse.
it a disease? Is it a curse?
No, because if it was disease, Mazra would be resistant to
Yeah,
it.
that's
It's a
right.
curse.
It's a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've
Yeah.
got scrolls of remove curse for sure in our
Yeah,
bag
but then
of
she's
holding.
like,
so
yeah, she's like,
yeah,
don't,
so
because
we
if
can
this
take care of
happens
that.
again,
Right.
I don't want to waste it.
Okay. Just,
You gotta save
be
that
careful.
for the final boss.
But I'm just saying,
My
if
God,
people are,
Bruce.
my God,
aww,
Bruce.
amazing, Brian sausages and woofy weenies. Yes.
Oh my
Beneath-
goodness.
Beneath, as you're investigating Big Mike's empty storage locker that has that edgy note about having transcended the boundaries of life and death, and so having transcended the need for material possessions, you realize that there's like a false bottom to this chest, and when you lift it out, there's a jar of brined wolf sausages,
Oh, tasty.
and it's labeled Big Mike's Woofy Weenies.
Can I,
And there, it
Okay,
appears,
can I-
it appears that there's like, it's not just like this label just sharpied on. It looks like there's a proper label.
it's like a
he was
manufactured.
trying, yeah, he was trying to make
wait,
like artisanal wolf sausage
can I have, but
as
can
some
I,
sort of millennial mummy
redeem,
hobby.
can I redeem my NPC maker and say that there's a tabaxi named Woofy who makes sausages somewhere in the world? He wants to say no. I can see it on his face.
We need it.
He wants to say no, but he knows chat will be upset.
Players
He says
players
no.
don't get NPC redeems.
Yeah, but what's her face? Eladir was one of mine.
I'm sure one of our audience members would gladly use one of their redeems that they have. Plenty of them that haven't been redeemed thus far.
Big Mike's sausage and his false bottom. Yeah, Peter. All right. Anyway, Mazra looks. She's like, "Ooh, this looks tasty," and she'll put it in the bag of holding for later.
No, you want to.
Chat.
Me or
connected
chat?
with you.
The
I'm connecting
tabaxi
with you
woofy
right
that
now,
makes
chat.
sausages. We
No.
must run into this person in the future.
Look, my chaotic nature is like chat's like a moth to a flame with me.
Chat, I'm telling you, don't. Don't do this.
Look,
Complete the circle. Complete the circle.
Tieflings can be furries now.
Sad dream.
I did do a proper check of my like patron features and stuff now that I'm looking at the right sheet, and I don't have anything that will recurs.
That's
so.
fine.
But we've got scrolls. We can do it.
Yeah, I just wondered if I had something replenishable so that you guys didn't have to use an unreplenishable.
Yeah,
like a
but
less
that's
easy
okay because
thing,
we've figured out how to come across these babies now.
Yeah. Majra looks a little achy,
we may have been cursed
like,
every now and then.
She's like, all right, let's go. I'll be fine.
All right. Just keep your eye out for traps and tread lightly.
There we go, Bruce. The only true sausage vendor NPC shall be named Yosef Chilson, and I'll accept no substitute.
And Majra says, let's assume there are more mummies down in this hallway.
Right. So
maybe
this isn't the right hallway.
Wolfie's weenies? Is
Wolfie's
that what I'm
weenies.
hearing?
Wolfie's weenies. Yeah. Wolfie's weenies.
Winnies?
Winnies.
So Yosef Chilson is the keeper of Wolfie Weenies.
Yes.
Woofie.
Woofie weenie.
Woofie weenies.
Woofie weenies.
Yosef Woofie Chilson.
Oh my
gosh.
Now, is it the love child of Wolf and Joe? Is that what we're saying
yes.
here?
Moving on.
I do feel like that must be what it is.
The human and a tabaxi couple that makes sausages, artisanal sausages.
We're moving on.
All right.
Our torrid love affair has been.
We're exploring back down this hallway and maybe not opening every door. Go down the other hallway, I think.
All right. Majra will once again walk on the ceiling.
But what if we walk past the door that your friend is behind?
We think there are more bunk rooms back here than there are important rooms back here.
I don't want to open every door and there be zombies in each one.
I mean, I don't either. I'm just wondering, we need some way of identifying your friend so that we can...
we don't want to just track Gimbal
Shot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast...
Locate object.
Okay. What are you trying to locate?
I'm trying to locate Foodle's special boar head pipe.
It is.
I know he doesn't go anywhere without it.
Through this door.
Uh-oh. All right.
Oh, moving.
Whoopie weenies, small batch, large girth.
Yep.
That's right, baby. Athema, are you coming? Athema, get up here.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted by a thought that I had.
All right.
I was distracted by the idea of a tagline for sausages.
I feel like we need to put this together as an art piece.
Hey, Ghost, you need to start crashing out on... Look,
I don't need to start crashing out. That's what I have you guys
We're level 16 already. I feel like
all I have to do is download a map and put some bad guys in it, and you take care of the crashing out for me.
Alright, Majra will test the door.
It is not locked.
Alright.
And as you open the door, we rewind back in time. Foodle. You are being led down a long, dark, stone hallway by one of the ghoulish creatures who abducted you. You are covered, and so is the creature, in this cold, gloopy, black ichor that was formerly inside the other ghoulish creature who captured you.
Oh, God.
Until the woman on the throne rendered it outside when she exploded him.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry about all this, little guy. The old lady can lose her temper pretty bad sometime. I never thought he'd do old Greg like that, though. Oh, well.
Old Greg.
Yeah. Greg the Ghoul. I'm Gary, by the way. Yeah, nice to meet you, Foodle. That's an interesting name. Anyway, hold up right here, and Gary pulls the brick out and turns it a bit. He says, "We keep on getting trespassers sneaking up through the shitter, so we need to put some traps in here. Just hold on there, and we'll push it in. And okay, now it's safe to go." And he leads you down the hallway, and okay, stop. We got to reset the trap. Always got to reset the trap, or else you end up like poor old George. Oh well. And then yeah, you said it. Now.
I love this guy.
I hope we didn't just kill him. I'm really hoping this is not one of the guys that was just in the room we just did.
Leads you inside, and inside of a room, puts you that has 3 sort of dungeon cells with straw cots on the ground. Opens the bars of one of the cells and sort of directs you inside, closes it behind. Hey, you're alright, Foodle. Normally I gotta take all the gear off of the prisoners we capture. But I'll let you have this one here. And he hands you your oar's head pipe. Yeah. Well, you know, a blazer knows a blazer. You know what I mean?
Poodle winks at him.
Over the next couple of days, you and Gary form something of a rapport. You wouldn't say that he's ever been exactly friendly towards you. You know, he provides you with a bowl of thin gruel once a day, and some kind of scummy water. You know, you're taken out to be interrogated every now and then. What, you know, and they're asking questions like, what do you know about the people who've moved into Dalkalash? What do you know about the Quori? What do you know about the Inspired? All these questions. And then you're take care of Protomat. And then you're brought back by Gary to your cell. But he's never overtly cruel in the way that he treats you. It almost seems, you know, whether this is insulting to Foodle or not. This almost seems like banal, like he's just a lackey. He's just doing a job. And sometimes he'll get to chatting. Mostly he likes to chat about Smokeleaf. Apparently in life, he was something of a connoisseur, much as you are, Foodle. Although he professes that he no longer feels the effects since he was raised from the dead. And so he's never sort of bothered to smoke since then, but he's particularly fascinated with hearing stories of your mentor, Boggy Grundlewild. And you're regaling him with one such story at the moment where our timelines join. You feel up to a bit of improv there, Cauliflops?
Oh, yeah.
Gary, he'll sit down on one of the crates. He says, "Oh, yeah? And then what happened?"
Well, okay, so you have to understand. I mean, you get it, right, Gary? We were so stoned out of our gourds. Wait, sorry, Ghost. His name's Gary, right?
Yeah, Gary.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I was like, please tell me.
Old Greg is the one that got killed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, poor old Greg.
Yeah.
Anyway, you gotta remember, right? We're stoned out of our gourds, and I just have this idea. Oh, guys, let's just go to the cliff and see who can lean over the farthest without falling. Well, let me tell you. And then the door busts open or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
perfect? Okay.
Sure. Yeah. And we move over to here, and ta-da!
Oh! Sorry, I'm just, here we go. Aha!
And Gary looks over and hey, what?
No, Gary,
Intrudes.
don't worry. No, Gary, don't worry. They're here to rescue me. They're friends. Also, Kiona, Mazra, Afina, oh my, welcome. Don't kill Gary.
It's a
Do it all.
long story.
We won't if he doesn't move against us.
Oh, Gary?
And Gary's like,
it's fine.
he's picked up his sword.
No, Gary,
He's
it's
holding
okay.
it
It's
up
okay.
and
They're
he's-
friends.
I don't know, Foodle. I've got a job. You saw
Now-
what the old woman did to poor old Greg?
Now, your friend Big Mike didn't work out very well for him
Oh,
when he didn't cooperate. So
No, we
I
didn't-
suggest that maybe you take a moment to think about this.
And his sword sort of drops a little bit. And he says, "You killed Big Mike?"
we didn't
Well, he
really
didn't-
want to, but he pushed
It's
us.
a choice.
Oh, gods. He was the life of the party.
Well,
He really
Sorry.
was.
The office parties aren't going to be the same again.
Now listen,
is it
though.
weird to... Is it weird? Is it... You can come with us.
There can be other office parties as long as you don't raise your weapon. That's what I'm saying. There's rarely old women who are scarier than me. Let's be honest.
Fiona's like, we don't want to put you in
I'm
predicament, but we don't
terrified.
have to kill you. You can just come with us.
Gary, come with us. I mean, you don't like that lady anyway.
No, it's not about liking or disliking the lady. She's the one what raised me from the grave. There's like,
Oh,
I don't know what I can do about it. There's like a magical bond or something.
Oh, you can't
Oh.
leave?
Nah, it's called a non-compete agreement.
Oh.
now listen.
What if we kill her?
You Yes, if you don't owe anything to her just because she raised you, all right? If she treats you poorly, if she doesn't give you good compensation,
But he's saying he can't
you can
leave.
shop around.
Shop around. Oh, can you do this? Fiona looks at Aviva like, wait, could you raise him instead?
I can and I can't. It's complicated. I don't think he would be the same, and I would also have to kill him. And I don't know, there's probably consequences for killing you and then re-raising you as something else.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to try that.
Alright, well, there's gotta be a way.
So when you're talking compensation,
Yes, like fair payment for
What are we
services
looking at?
rendered.
what are you looking at
I
here?
mean, what's your current rate? Do you get paid in gold pieces, or do you just get room and board?
I do. I get paid 5 gold pieces a week.
Oh.
I kind of feel like my friends could probably, I mean, I don't know their financial situation, but I feel like they could probably upgrade that.
At least for a couple of weeks.
And...
What? No, I'll pay you 10 gold a week. Gary,
And...
let's get out of here.
10 gold a week, I like that.
Right,
And
well, how do we...
where they live, there's lots of fresh air. It's very open, nice people.
Right, but he's
And-
saying he can't go that far away.
I want 1 day off a week
Of course, everybody gets
Well,
that.
You don't
at
eat
least
people.
that.
and
do you?
holidays. And holidays.
Of course.
Well, sure.
I mean, that's just standard at Del Kalash. Didn't I tell you that?
I-
I don't know. You guys asked me a lot of questions.
Right, I feel like we should maybe
I don't know if
just
that came up.
spread
Did-
the
did
word
Foodle-
that there are better conditions in Dalkalash.
Did Foodle just like when he was interrogating, when he was being interrogated, did Foodle just I never thought to even ask, because most heroes would be like, I'm not telling you anything, but now I'm
We don't
wondering
need to
like
fight nothing now. We
Just
just
depends
need
on
to
the
make
question,
sure
really.
they know
Did-
that
did
there are better
Foodle-
conditions for them to live in.
Amazing.
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. 10 gold pieces a week, Sundays off, day of rest, holidays off, and to answer your question, half-orc lady, I don't necessarily eat human flesh. I need raw meat.
Well, that's easy enough.
And you can, just to clarify, it's the non-compete clause that keeps you here. You can leave the tower, right?
It's the non-compete clause that keeps me here.
Now, I feel like this is just coming from me.
Written
I
in
work for
infernal blood.
I work for an archfey, and they're really good at finding loopholes in contracts. I just want to put it's pretty much their thing, is that loopholes in contracts.
Well, I don't know.
You get me a copy of this infernal contract.
At least dealing with infernals, you know, there's predictability.
Yes,
With
but
an
what I'm
archfey.
saying- What I'm not going to be the one signing your new contract. That's these lovely people here. I'm just gonna get you out of the old one. I find the loophole, get rid of this infernal contract. You sign up with Foodle here. He's gonna give you 10 gold a week. He's not gonna screw you.
Yeah.
There's only one person who.
In fact, Foodle's
Okay,
incapable of lying, pretty much. Foodle, I just think Foodle could lie if he wanted to. Let's be honest.
Gary looks over at Foodle and he kind of nods a bit and he says, "Yeah, I kind of got that.
Yeah, you really did.
Also,
I expected him to hold out a bit more during the interrogations, but
Foodle.
he was a real.
We all kind of
he was
chuckle
a
at that.
regular-
Like the whole group giggles a little bit.
He was a regular font of information, if you know what I mean.
I mean, in my defense, have you guys met Gary? I mean, he's just,
I mean, he seems like a pretty great guy. I feel like we should
Yeah.
just bring him home with us if we can manage the
Much
thing.
more reasonable than Big Mike. Let's be. I feel like
Right.
Gary. I feel like
we
you
gave
could
him a
be the life of
chance,
the
really,
party.
Gary. I'm sorry. We did.
Now that Big Mike's out of the way, I feel like that just opens a position for you. You're going to step into the spotlight and really shine.
Can I get the same deal for my mates?
If you can talk them into not killing us, I mean, the funding
many
is
of your
going to have
mates
to
are?
be discussed with these people, but
So, you killed Big Mike. Did you kill his roommate Malcolm?
Unfortunately,
he kind
Malcolm
of didn't
also
give us a
didn't
choice.
let us.
Shame. Shame. I got 2 more mates. They're right across the hall. The names are Ryan and Lenny. If we could get the same deal for them, then I'm in.
I feel like if you talk them into not killing us, if you 3 just hang tight, pretend
And,
like you're caught up somewhere else while we kill your boss.
Maybe
Golden.
actually potentially give us some pointers and help in terms of, taking care of the situation.
Yeah, sure,
here.
of course. Yeah, of course. Well, all right. Let me go negotiate with those guys. Actually, no. Never mind that. We're not gonna play that out. Yeah, Ryan and Lenny D.
Off camera, but okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be off. It's gonna be off camera. We're not gonna belabor this.
Right.
For God's sake. All right, now listen. This way's trapped right up here.
Right, we
You guys,
kind of discovered that.
right? Yeah. But if you take
Are you expected
this
to
way,
go to the bathroom because it's very treacherous, the path to the toilet?
well, you gotta disable the traps, of course.
Every time you have to pee?
I
That
don't
seems
have
like
to
a
pee.
lot of extra work.
I don't.
God.
I'm dead. I'm
I
dead.
see. No
Ooh,
more
it makes a
going
lot
to
more
the
sense when
bathroom.
you don't have to actually use the privy.
Yeah. Well, the prisoners just use the bucket in there.
Brutal
Which, by
motions
the
to
way,
bucket.
it's a good thing you came when you did.
Yeah, I'm always glad to see you guys, but especially right now.
In any case, you take this passage right here. There's a little bit of like a dining hall of sorts. And then you hang a left from there into a troop canteen, as it were. It's like kind of like a tavern, and that's where all the ladies' soldiers are camped.
And can we avoid that part and just go straight to her?
Afraid
Anyway.
not. I'm afraid not now.
So gotta go through the
the only-
canteen.
Yeah, the only way to the stairs that lead up to the next level is through there. Now,
Is there a way
the
to get us through
soldiers-
that?
the soldiers are an entirely different sort.
Oh.
Not like me and my mates. They're your rather more brutish types.
Kiona
They're,
will
like,
look.
unreasonable.
Kiona will look at Ifima and Mazra and Foodle and be like, "Do we have to do that part? I feel like we could just."
Please?
She's like, "Yeah."
Well, I feel like if we jailbreak, she's just going to, like, eventually come after you. or like attack Dal Kalash, or
If he was asking about the city, then yes.
I will support whatever you want to do, but I feel like if we don't deal with this now, you might just have to deal with it
take
later.
care of it now, right?
Why did she take you anyway, Fubu?
Oh, yeah, about that. She thought I was, the Wayfarer.
Yeah, that's my fault. Me and my mate, old Greg. She told us to be on the lookout for someone wearing a dirty old cape, old floppy hat with feathers in it, and talking to himself. She mentioned how tall he was supposed to be. That would have been helpful information. But yeah, we saw him down by the riverside and snatched him up.
You were looking for the Wayfarer, but why?
Yeah, I don't know. She told us to look for him and grab him.
All right.
He was snooping around these parts, apparently.
Well, if we give you the things, you and your friends, to stay with us, you have to contribute to our society.
Oh yeah, sure. No, I'm not talking about getting paid for free. I'm no freeloader. Nor Ryan and Lenny. They're good guys.
All right.
Not as good looking as I am, but
Is there any way we can maybe get some of the soldiers to leave that room?
oh, I don't know about that. They're nasty types. A real feast on the guts of the living sort. Pretty rowdy as well. And they're kind of mean to me and my mates. You know, the servant ghouls.
Well, that's not nice.
But you go down into their dining hall. Ryan and Lenny, they're on servant duty tonight. They'll let you pass through. After that, I don't know, there's probably 6, 8, 10, a solid dozen undead soldiers at any given time in that tavern. You want to take the north exit out of the room. Yeah, there's a southeast door. You don't want to go in there.
Why would that be?
That's where Morty lives.
Morty?
He's the Morty.
Morty.
He's the nastiest of them all.
Nasty. Alright.
So
Is
nasty.
Morty gonna bother us if we go to the north exit and then later he finds out we're out there?
Oh no, he's like a prisoner.
Oh.
Like a caged beast almost.
I see.
Even the soldiers, they don't feel safe with him around.
Alright. I thought it was with a T, but... Okay.
It's with a T, yeah.
Anything you can tell us about your, boss that might help us in the fight? She got any unusual abilities she could pull out on us?
Oh yeah, lots.
Anything in particular that we should think about?
Other than her ability to control the undead and summon infernal forces to her command. And explode poor old Greg right beside me.
Just explode him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just popped him like a pimple, she did.
That's interesting. Thank you. And hopefully, I don't know, do you guys have any other questions you could get more information before we do this?
Do we know, you said this is an infernal contract. Do we know if the source of this lady's magic is infernal? Does she have some kind of contract with demons? Is she a demon herself? Do we know what kind of magic we're dealing with here?
Nah, she's got that, well, yeah, she's one of them Melkari. They're all over the western end of this territory here.
Is she
Isn't those the people
inspired?
that were in the tower? Yeah.
I think she might be.
So
every now and then when she uses her powers, or she's got, those R's tattooed to her forehead light up. It's like you can see something else inside her.
The eyes light up themselves. They're not just tattoos. I mean, there are, but you say they light up? It's gotta be.
Something like that. I don't understand magic. I'm just sustained by it, as it were.
Well.
But we're not going to be dealing with an angry warlock patron if we, murder her.
I don't know.
We're just gonna be dealing with the rest of them.
What are these Melkari? I don't think I'm familiar.
They live in the city on the other side from us. They are the Quora that mean to do ill to this world.
Oh, so they're like the bad versions of you and Adeladi.
I think so. I don't like to say that, but I think maybe.
Alright, well, any bit of knowledge is useful to have.
They will have more abilities than you think.
Yeah, Foodle.
What did you do when you were alive? I mean, if you and your buddies, if you guys want to hang out with me, I'm like a hunter. Sometimes I do some fishing. There's lots of it. Maybe you were a farmer or a blacksmith. I mean, we got lots of stuff that you could really make yourself useful around town.
Well, me and old Greg and Big Mike and Malcolm, Brian, Lenny.
Sure.
We didn't so much like work, we kind of felt like under the feudal system, our labor was being exploited and extracted both from ourselves and from nature in order to enrich an elite few. And so we felt like we had to bravely take a stand and not work and instead smoke leaf all day.
Based. You're gonna fit right in.
Sounds like a very repressive system to me.
Oh yeah, it was a real Dana of a system, and so we really stuck it to the man by just getting high all day and not doing any work.
Good on you.
Yeah.
It may have left us with a deficit of what you call skills for our eternal unlife here.
I'm sure we can find her something.
If she wanted you to have skills, she should have footed the bill for the training and the, preparing you and getting you certified and all this. Her job. That's what management is supposed to do.
Nah, She was more about calling us cretins and exploding one of us whenever things went wrong.
That's a hostile work environment right there. That's just...
Yeah.
OSHA violations out the wazoo.
Yeah, whatever that is, I never bothered to learn what those are. But
we can certainly do better for you in
wizards.
style class.
Yes. If they heard about this, so they would be
How
in here
will
with wands
Ryan
blazing.
and Lenny knew not to harm us.
oh, well, I'll go talk to them right now.
Okay.
And work
Let
out
them
a
know
deal.
we're coming. And we're gonna try to sneak
Alright.
through with as little
Alright, well,
kerfluffle as possible, right?
come along with me.
Oh,
If you
okay. Mazra, you got anything left to ask?
Oh yeah, but I'll unlock this door for Foodle.
Thanks.
Thank you, Gary. You're a real one.
Have you had
Oh.
any food in a minute? Foodle, she'll hand you a ration so that you can, like, get some real, you know, something.
Oh, thank you.
And Foodle, like, devours it.
Some dragon jerky.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've only got 4 pieces of that left.
Yeah, I can't
Anyway,
imagine.
you'll come this way, and he'll pull. There's a torch on the wall here. He just sort of pulls it, and you hear this like thunk up above you as the trap is deactivated. Yeah. So Ryan and Lenny, they're just in here.
Are we going,
so he
guys?
walks this way.
Poodle? Mazur, we moving?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And he stops at the door and he says, "Hey, hold on right here, just so they don't turn hostile towards you right away." And he goes inside the room.
Oh.
You hear the muffled sound of conversation from the other side.
Mazur, go with Foodle. Foodle, do you have gimbal shot?
Yeah. Gary stored everything sort of in this cell right here.
Okay. So
And
he would...
Foodle, you have your equipment back.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, don't worry, I got it. Gary's a real one. See, I
I
told
just
you.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We get in there and then they're like, attack. We're like, fuck, Foodle never got his gun back. What the fuck?
Foodle's like punching people.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you hear Gary and 2 other undead from down under voices. Kind of redeem a mutation for Gary. Sure.
Oh my gosh, Bruce.
Yes, I'm
Yes, please. Mutate the good guy, bad guy.
All right.
Thanks
Here
for the
sounds of
follow,
muffled
Reverse.
conversation. Three voices from the other side of the door for some time. Reverse Jeff, welcome. Right. And then the door opens into the dining hall. All right, yeah, come in. These are my mates Ryan and Lenny.
All right. Go in, Poodle.
And they're both like, you know, hey, good day. How are you?
Hello. I don't think we've met. I'm Foodle. This is I mean, I'm sure he's told you all about me. And then
Lenny says, "What do you mean? We met the other day."
oh shit. Oh well, of course. What was the other one's
I'm
name,
the
Ghost?
I'm the one that punched you during the interrogation. And your mind flashes back to when one of the undead officers was interrogating you and asking all about Dal Kalash. And every time, not every time you refused to answer a question, because you apparently didn't refuse to answer questions about Dal Kalash. But every time you launched into some tangential anecdote, the officer who is interrogating you directed one of the undead serving ghouls to strike you in the face, and that was Lenny.
Oh, of course. How could I forget? Officer Lenny.
Yeah, well, not officer. No. Sorry about the jaw. Hope it's feeling better today.
It is.
Yeah, anyway, Gary here was just telling us that he's worked out a deal with you, and that you'll do the same for us. We're just thinking, screw this place.
Yeah.
They don't pay us, and then Ryan gives Lenny a jab in the ribs. I mean, they don't pay us enough for this. None of you insight checked Gary.
No, we did not. We just took him at his word. Nope. Yup.
Love it.
100%. It's
It's not
fine.
like Food was going
We're
to.
gonna get fucked for 30 gold a week, you guys. So let's just talk about the fact that we are ponying up 30 gold a week once these guys move in. None of the people in Dal Kalash have demanded that of us. 30 gold a week. Right
Like,
there.
it's gonna be, we
That was
convinced.
what Foodle quoted, and nobody said anything.
And we were like, okay, sure.
We convinced the public.
We are the
funds to fund
most
them,
fucking
it's fine.
gullible, bemused group ever. I just.
You guys,
I hope they
just
become
got
like guidance
rinsed.
counselors. Come on,
you guys just got
Honestly,
rinsed by
we
a
are
bunch
gonna
of
make sure-
professionally unemployed stoner
We
ghouls.
are
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
make sure that they are
1000%.
educated and have a job in Dal Kalash. That is gonna be the thing. They are gonna. They're gonna make that 30 gold a week.
Ugh. My God. Anybody ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance?
I don't think I have.
Nobody here would have played that.
think I have.
Call you
I
would
think
like
I
it.
have it on my list to play.
But at the beginning of the game, like, your character has a bunch of no good friends who like throw poop on this guy's house because he's German. They're all Czech, right?
Oh.
And this guy's German, and they
gosh.
throw manure on his house, and they're just a bunch of no good. Like, that's them. They're like in
Right.
life,
Oh,
they were just like a
jeez.
bunch of no good stoners that they.
Well, we'll figure out what to do with them. We
They
could
really,
stick
they
them
really
in the,
just wanted to
in the
sit
portion
around and
of
get high
town
all
that's
day.
all
They-
ghosts.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Just gonna get rid of
we have
it.
an undead portion of town that's populated by ghosts and undead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's kind of, they'll fit in great. You know.
It's kind of dusty over there, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
It
Anyway.
didn't your budget either. So when Foodle was just like 10 gold, she was like, "All right, I assume he has that kind of money."
We don't know
She
what
doesn't
kind of
know.
money we have.
Oh, Foodle
We
probably
don't
told them.
We
You know.
That's like for reference, who in the D&D world, Rai, if you're listening in, who in the D&D world would make 10 gold a week?
10 gold a week is
I'm
fucking
thinking-
wild.
That's
I'm thinking that's
insane.
like a lawyer or a doctor.
It is
Even
Right?
insane.
for this time period, 1 gold. Like most people are probably paid in bronze and silver.
We are paying
Oh,
copper
yeah.
pieces for beers, okay? There
I
is
think,
no way.
like copper and silver. Like a gold
think
is
you're-
probably a lot.
Yeah, I think in the player's handbook, your average peasant farmer makes 1 silver a day?
Yeah, it's something really fucking stupid. So that is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Darfin as captain in, like, a knightly order probably doesn't make 10 gold.
Right, yeah.
No, exactly. Right?
No.
Like, if you were having this conversation with him, he would be like, excuse me, I'm gonna come work for you.
Right, yeah.
I actually want to see Darfin's reaction when
When
he
we
comes
tell
back
him
to
this
visit
is
and he
what
finds
happened, yes.
Guys,
Oh my
skilled
God.
hirelings make 2 GP per day. So that's your
Skilled
10 gold per
hirelings.
week. So skilled hirelings.
10 gold per
Like, do you need a captain of the
undead
city guard?
bum.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I want to see people's reactions when they find like this street, this little gated cul-de-sac that like each of these 3 guys has like
a little mansion on it.
really nice house,
Yeah,
like a small
yeah.
mansion. Yeah.
This just was
All right.
situational.
Anyway, this is hilarious.
Yeah, I like that Foodle like reverse bargained. Like, God, he should never talk. It should always be Mazra.
The
It should always be
aristocratic
Mazra.
lifestyle.
Where was Mazra being like, no, maybe not
The
that much?
arist-
No,
fucking
what the
hell.
fuck? We didn't. We were all like,
Aristocratic.
okay, sounds great. 10 gold a week.
It reminds me of, there was a time on, during Vox Machina where Grog was trying to, haggle. And he was like, oh, Vax would haggle, so I have to haggle. And he raised the price to pay more because he didn't understand.
Because he
his
didn't
indulgence was so
understand.
low. Yeah.
You bid more.
Amazing.
Oh, that's not good enough. Here's some more.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Haggle the price. Here's more money.
Right? Oh god. I love it. They're gonna have to be, they'll be the, you know what we're gonna make them be? I have decided. They're gonna be our ghost quarter tour guides. They're gonna do the tour guide tour through the ghostly
Oh my
part
God.
of town.
And so Megan and I, when we went to York, we took one of those ghost tours, and
That's what I'm saying.
are like hyper competitive against each other. They're
Poach
so
from each
competitive
other.
against each other. Like they
Oh,
poach
can
from
we
each other.
turn
Yeah.
Lenny
They spread-
and
so
Ryan
they're
and
gonna have
Greg
a
against
falling
each
out.
other?
Oh my God.
I have the both best
Amazing.
ghost tour
Like,
of this town.
they go around during the day and they're like, don't go on that ghost tour, it's garbage. Go on this ghost tour. Like they hype themselves up and like shit talk the competition.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
wild.
Yeah, we
But
would
it's all
see
tourism industry
flyers
in
like
Dalcalash.
specifically
We are all
calling
like,
other people out.
As long as it maintains an even
God.
footing of
Yeah.
equal awfulness, cheers to your tourism industry in Dalcalash right there.
Yeah.
Wild.
Worth the
Amazing.
10 gold per piece a month.
Amazing.
We just fixed it, you guys.
All right.
We got it all planned out.
Anyway, this is Ryan now. They're having a real throwdown, rowdy time in there. There's about 12 of them.
Well, that's a lot.
Mean buggers. Mean in a real violent mood.
Any chance we
If you
could get a
take my
couple
meaning.
of them to leave on the fly? Say, oh, maybe one of you runs into there and says, oh no, there's a fire. Y'all better evacuate before we... Maybe that's not a great idea
And?
because then they go and tell the boss.
Right. Right now.
Kiona is trying real hard to figure out how to not face 12 people right now, you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. Jeez.
Kiona has, they have orchestrated a moment of acting to get through a kitchen before. So she's like, well, you guys say there's interrogation. Where is that? Is it Is it through this room? Because maybe you're just taking us for interrogation. There's only 4 of us and there's 3 of you. I mean, I feel like that's doable. Just pretend like we're tied up.
There's a couple of commanders in there. Oh, I'm not sure if they'll buy it.
Well, I have the ability to disguise
might,
myself once a day, so I can make myself look different. If you want, I could be one of you.
I do feel like if we put these gentlemen in danger, they are at risk of having to attack us.
Right. Well, you do take that risk if you try to help us get through.
Right. I don't know about that. We're not much risk takers. Us 3.
I can understand that. It was a thought.
And we've already lost half of our gang today.
Apologies for that.
Yeah, well, it's only 2 out of the 3 is your fault.
I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Whoop, I love you for...
They were dead anyway. There's nothing they haven't been through before.
We gave them an option. They made their choice.
Right. Alright, so there's a dozen. Can we take a dozen?
Of course, we can take a dozen.
Well, they're quite a bit
you're
stronger
here,
than
Foodle.
us.
I don't know if I've got enough energy to last through them and her. I'm worried about that. I won't
The
lie.
issue, too, is that we have to be concerned about everybody getting cursed.
Right. And we've got a couple of scrolls, but I don't know if we've got enough. How many does it say we have? We actually have 3. Actually, we have 3 remove curse scrolls. For only one of us would not be able to use the scroll at the end of the day if we got cursed. So.
Yeah, I think we used Foodle had a potion of remove curse, but I'm pretty sure we used it, right?
I think we used the potion, but we definitely have 3 remove curse scrolls right now.
Okay. Yeah, we used it. I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I mean, basically, Foodle's gonna be like, well, I don't want Gary or Larry or any of these guys to get hurt. I mean, they're our buddies. So I think let's take out these horrible sounding commanders and officers and stuff, and then I guess Kiona just hang back and try to take things.
I will do the best I can. I'm gonna maybe haste for you guys. Do you want to do that now or later? I only have so much. Maybe 3 castings of something like that. Counterspell is one of those too.
Sorry, I was distracted by chat. I'm so sorry. You've only got 3 castings of what?
Counterspell / haste. And Fireball. Also in that same category, but I'll upcast Fireball if I need to. I might upcast Haste too, depending on the urgency of the situation.
What does upcasting haste do?
It just matches the spell against whatever they're casting, because if they're casting a level 4 or 5 spell, if I cast counterspell... Oh, your haste? Oh, I wouldn't... Did I say haste? Counterspell, I meant upcast.
Oh, Oh, yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But also, that's all in the same
Mazra,
category.
how are you doing on resources?
Decent, but I can't heal right now, so...
Mazra almost died.
Fine. We had a rest after that.
A short rest.
Short rest.
I'm doing decently on my
Now,
resources.
I have an ability, and I don't know how useful this would be for this scary lady that we're looking for. But I do have an ability that makes me, let's just say, very, very, very charming. For roughly about, I think, an hour? So if we want to try to talk to this lady...
I just remembered. I have a scroll of tiny hut. I'm sorry. I think you should try to talk to the lady.
I can try to talk to her. I can cast a spell when we get close to her. It's one of the most powerful things that my patron allows me to do. Essentially, while I'm under the effects of this spell, anytime I make a charisma check, I can replace the number I roll with a 15. And literally, no matter what I say, you think it's the truth. You basically can't tell whether or not I'm lying. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, wow.
It only lasts 1 hour.
Right.
But if we're going to try and reason with this woman, it's our best chance, I think.
What if we, is there a possibility we can go back to the prison cell where Foodle was and put Liamin's hut up and then get all of our resources back before this?
Wouldn't we have to sleep overnight?
I mean, yeah.
It would be 8 hours, but Mazra, you're the one who's the most hurt. But you can't regain hit points, can you?
No.
No.
Mazra cannot be healed right now.
You could get all of your spell slots back, at least.
We can do one of the scrolls on Mazra before we do it so that Mazra can heal again.
That's fine. I just think if we do that, we need to make sure that I'm the one getting hit.
Alright, do you want to... Alright.
Okay, I have to tell you guys about this text I just got from
I'm gonna say that in the context right now of like this place is swarming with
Alright.
guys,
Look,
like
I
this.
thought I might try to pull out an alternate.
You could do that. You could do that. You could do that if you can clear this floor. Once you clear this floor, you can tiny hut and recoup.
Okay.
I just want to tell everybody that I just got a text from one of our friends that we play D&D with in real life saying, husband and I just bought Baldur's Gate 3 for our new laptop. Hope it works, but if it doesn't, we're only out $63.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
My goodness.
Also, I've already informed her that you can screw a bear in this game, so she's prepared.
So if we can, yes.
So through these doors is
the dining room,
sort of tavern lounge area for the soldiers. I'll just call it the canteen.
Thank you,
that
Bruce.
has about a dozen of the soldier undead within them.
Okay. All right.
And you need to get through there to get to the next floor.
So the plan is kill a dozen guards, don't get touched by any of them.
And also, yes, all of that you just said, I think is right.
Okay.
Well, okay, I've been thinking something. Gary, you guys don't like to take risks. I don't want you guys to take risks. Do you know if it's possible for us to maybe create a distraction and maybe Mazra and I could get the jump on some of these people? Well, if we're sneaky
on you right before you go through.
Maybe. I don't know how loud that spell is, but even if you can't, you guys can always come through the door right after us, right? anyone worried about their sneakiness? I mean, I'm very sneaky, so I might be able to get like a, an extra hit in if we can be stealthy. But
I'm just worried that it'll be too late for me to cast haste on you. But yes.
Oh, like after it starts?
Yeah.
Well, how long does it last?
About a minute.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, you could just cast on me now, and then I could.
Right, but I'm saying I'll be casted and you gotta
distraction.
go, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But, right.
Well, what do you think, Gary? Do you think we could get like a distraction going, or maybe you guys could get? Yeah.
Well, what kind of distraction are you thinking?
Basically, ideally they wouldn't be looking at the door that I need to go through.
Just make him look somewhere else. Drop a glass.
That's it.
Break something easy, right? Or are they gonna do bad things to you?
Well, yeah, I don't want you guys getting in trouble.
Make it look like one of them did it.
Oh.
The three stoner ghouls look at each other. And they say, Malcolm? 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 Sorry, that was all supposed to be Morty. Malcolm was the other mummy.
Oh,
Now
you were
his name is
talking
Malcolm.
about Morty, actually.
Morty is the other.
Oh!
No, Morty is the other. Morty
okay,
is the other
Morty
mummy.
is the
now,
one. Okay.
Now Malcolm is the demon.
Okay, his
I
name
switched
is.
their names.
It was Morty.
Yeah,
It's
I
now
switched
Malcolm.
their names.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We're switching it.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Okay.
Malcolm. Oh, wait. Wasn't he supposed to be the big bad?
Yeah, but he hates all of us as much as he hates anyone. These infernals, they don't like to be summoned out of hell and
Malcolm is
locked up in a room
infernal?
to do the bidding. Yeah, he's an infernal.
Ephema, do you know what to do about that?
About an infernal?
Could we make it so that he'd be on our side if we joined him?
I mean...
Oh, he won't be on your side.
I was gonna say, does he have a contract with this one? I mean, infernals are all about contracts. It's a little difficult to... You know how I said that
I don't know.
Is that they do loopholes in contracts? The thing about infernals is that they do contracts and they don't usually do loopholes in them. They're usually pretty ironclad.
Right, but if they're keeping him a prisoner. Sorry.
It's hard to not
picking it up.
Yeah,
it's really hard to stay here.
Yeah, the accent's pretty contagious.
It's really hard.
I mean, our best choice is possibly an alliance of the moment. We let you out, you help us accomplish a thing, we go our separate ways and don't kind of
really do that.
No. Malcolm's mean. He is a real
We don't want to have to
bastard.
take down another bigger, meaner thing. If 12 of them are there, we can take 12 of them out, but one more bigger thing is not going to make 12 of them easier.
Is he with the other ones, or is he
It's
separate?
not, no. What we're saying is, if he busts out, there's gonna be a real scrap in there. Maybe you could sneak through.
So maybe we just let
during
him
the
out,
chaos.
let him kill all those guys, and then mop up afterward? If we
Or
could,
just try to get through it before it's over.
I wouldn't even. Oh no.
No, just try to sneak through, like it's saying.
I wouldn't stay.
I can disguise myself at least a little bit. Ephema, do you have any way to go undercover?
Do any of you have a way of becoming invisible? Like making other people invisible?
I do not have that spell.
Because
I don't think.
I mean, ideally, if we
wait, I can.
Wait, really? What? How?
If we could turn
How long have you been
invisible,
able to do? What?
No,
lock the
because
door
I'm a
and
furbolg
sneak
right
through.
now. I can become
right.
invisible
To be fair,
until my
though,
next turn.
When does it refresh though? Because you use
My
it
next
That's
turn.
only- That's only like 6 seconds, though. I mean, like an invisibility.
Oh.
Invisibility.
Right,
spell
I can't do
lasts,
that.
because-
No, but I can
we need
transform
some-
myself a little bit.
Yeah, because we need something that will last long enough. I mean, I can make myself harder to hit, but that's not necessary.
But we just gotta be sneaky. Can you sneak?
Unseen. Can I sneak? Not greatly. But I feel like only one of us needs to sneak up and unlock the door, and then once there's chaos, it will be easier for the rest of us.
Oh, right. I could
So,
actually Misty
Is
step.
one of you able to get close to the door without being noticed and unlock it without being noticed, and then we can slip through the chaos, potentially?
Mazra?
Mazra?
Mm-hmm.
Can you...
Mazra?
Can you get the door unlocked
I mean, I can try.
without being seen?
Are you wearing heavy armor?
Yes.
Mazra can know.
Because heavy armor is somewhat detrimental to sneaking.
Yes, I know.
We have the key. Is the right key? Is this the key? Kiona will pull the key out that she found in the other place, and like be like, "Is this
Nah.
the key?"
That's the key to the stairwell on the north side of the room.
Where does that go?
Up to the next level.
Which is
That's where you need to go.
where we need to go. So this is the
Here.
key we need to get through.
Mazra starts taking her armor off.
Can we get through that door and then you can put it back on, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
If they don't know. Okay, she'll open up the bag and holding so Mazra can put
Yeah,
the armor in the
it'll
bag.
it'll take like I don't have the timing on me right now, but you're not in an imminent rush, but I think it takes like a half
10
hour
minutes.
or an hour.
I feel like
to-
it's 10 minutes to
10
put armor on or
minutes?
something like that.
It's only
10
only
minutes?
half plate. It's half plate.
10 minutes.
That's
Rai confirms. It's 10 minutes.
All right.
So
Okay.
we need to
Okay.
get on the other side of that door. That's all.
Yeah.
So
You
okay.
won't be able to put the armor back on then until
So you cannot be seen.
that's actually really quick. I understand
And
why they make it that quick for
It
gameplay
is really
purposes,
quick.
but that's actually
It would take
that
like
would
half an
actually-
hour
heavy
actually
armor?
in
My God.
Yeah.
real time.
It is
yeah.
half plate
Yeah.
though. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
half plate. So yeah.
I mean, even
Yeah.
medium, but yeah.
Yeah.
So then the other thing is that we need to get through there. We all need to sneak through there in some best form and get through the door to the other side. I was gonna say I feel like this might be worth using Kiona's dimension door for. So that at least two of us can get through without being seen.
I can also dimension door, but I should mention that I have very limited amount of magic, and if I do use it for that, it's going to make me slightly less effective. Although I don't have a lot of helpful spells for this particular
But I think we're gonna.
instance.
Yeah.
So fighting undead is definitely not my bailiwick, we should say.
All right. Well, we've also got two skeletons guarding the door. One of us can peel them off. Dawn and Doff, they really like picking on us, that's for sure.
Oh,
So
make sure you get out.
lads, which ones is it gonna be? And then all at once, they all reach up to touch their nose
Oh.
to see who goes. But Ryan doesn't have a nose, so he goes up and why? damn it! That's not fair. And then Gary kind of like, no, mate. Rules are rules. You're up. All right. Okay. I'll go in and get rid of the 2 guards. And then it's up to you. He says to Mazra. Nobody else just rolled a d20 on my desk and got a 3.
Right.
No nose.
No nose.
All right. So, I will open the doors just so you can see. Actually, I'll just do that. I'll get rid of all that entirely. There you go. There you go. And Ryan, the ghoul, walks up here. And as this is not appropriate, there we go.
Sorry, Mazra.
As he is,
he had to end the
grabs,
orgy before we could see it on camera because it wasn't appropriate.
He grabs a tray and puts some glasses on them and walks out into this room. When he opens the door, there's this raucous din of, do I have like tavern sounds?
He couldn't take us down this door closer.
What do you mean?
Whatever. It's gonna be closer to where
That's
exit,
trapped.
Probably.
That's trapped. That's
all of
trapped.
Okay.
I put that there as a trap.
Oh my god, what is happening?
It's trapped,
Something's
is what I
trapped,
know.
apparently.
It's trapped, apparently.
It's trapped.
I was
You know that it's
realizing
trapped.
that if we had
You're
gone
full of
down
a two-
that hallway in the first place, we'd have ended it up in the room with the guys and just been in a battle an hour and a half ago instead. That's
I
what.
like how you guys were like, let's just go down a different hallway because we don't want to open every door. And I was like, but we might walk past Foodle. And literally we would have
We
walked right
did
past
actually
Foodle.
walk past Foodle.
Oh my god, yeah.
We were about to walk past him again. A second time.
Shit.
Is that music playing?
I hear music.
I
There it
can hear
goes.
music.
This is really quiet.
I do hear it. Do you guys in the chat hear it?
Okay.
Please let me know how the balance of music and chat is happening ongoing.
That's really cozy tavern music. That's not a
It's
raucous
really
party
nice
at all.
little tavern music. I'm enjoying
Yeah,
it. Can
it's
we
not-
hang
I
out
like it.
here? Let's just do this and smoke
It's
a little
great.
and drink a
It's
little
not-
and just have a good time. Little dancing. Oh, that's more
Sure.
adventurous
That's
type
better.
music.
So you hear the sound of like glasses smashing,
Oh, no.
fights happening in there. There's brawls. People are arm wrestling, are arguing with each other, are singing loudly and off key. And the one thing you notice about all of them is that they are all undead. Some are skeletons, some look like they're zombies or ghouls, some are lightly armored, some are wearing kind of heavy armor. Particularly at this table, it looks like this is where all the real strong boys are. Ryan walks with this tray with a bunch of glass mugs on it, and as he walks by, 2 skeleton guards that are right here. If you want, Kiona, you can move into the room so that chat can
everybody
see.
can see
Yeah,
what's going on. Yeah.
yeah. Kiona's not actually in here, but
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the room we're trying to enter into. I don't know what's above that table is. That's fine, probably. But we are down here.
All right. And then Ryan, as he's on his way to the kitchen, which is right here, he walks past these 2 guys and kind of accidentally crikey, I've lost my balance. And he kind of throws these glasses half full of ale onto these skeletons, if you must. I'm
I got from interrupting with that. My husband knows me, you guys.
Smashes it on these guys. The skeletons, Dawn and Doff, they're just, God damn it! Lenny, again! You're spoiling for a fight, aren't you? And then he's like, actually, I'm Ryan. You can tell because I've got no nose. And Dawn and Doff, they both look at each other, and Ryan just bolts for the kitchen, and they go chasing after him. We're gonna kick your ass! Alright, leaving the door to Malcolm's chamber.
Wide
unguarded.
Open. Are we supposed to trigger Malcolm's chamber? Fuck.
I think we're supposed to
That was your plan, was for Mazra to
that's the
sneak
key
in there
we've got.
and unlock
Okay.
it. No.
Fiona gives Mazra
No.
the key.
It's a different
No,
key.
that
The
key
key-
is different.
Pick the lock.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
Mazra has to pick the
Oh,
lock.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Ghost is ready
That's
to
okay.
like leap through the screen.
I
and
know!
shake you, apparently.
All right.
But maybe if we say it's the key for the demon's chamber enough times, he'll change his mind and just let us do it.
I mean, I feel like
Mazra will begin to sneak. She has de-armored herself.
Alright. Now, you're in a wide open area. And so sneaking is one thing, but you'll be in full visibility of people.
I thought
Fiona
he was supposed to
could disguise herself as a different one of the Lenny and Ryan people, and the undead, and just stumble in and go somewhere to make sure they're looking at her as Mazra comes in shortly behind her and goes toward the door.
This one, as you walk in, lets out a loud wolf whistle, which is impressive considering it lacks a lower jaw. And it's just got this long tongue sort of flopping around. Ah! Look at the gams that you used to have when you were alive.
Fiona will like
Why don't
groan
you-
in response.
And these two turn around and look at Kiona as well. And she's got quite a bit of attention on her right now.
Then she will just
and the
kind
one
of wander out in
that
the middle.
spoke to
I don't
her
know.
is
She
like-
picked up a tray from the kitchen, has maybe a drink on it or something, and she's just out there like, "Go, Mazra."
Oh, why don't you come over here and serve me?
And she's gonna ignore
It's
him
been-
tactfully, hoping that Mazra can get through until she cannot.
All right.
I, as he, in
She'll
typical,
She'll start looking
typical
around
fashion.
and like turning.
in typical fashion for a drunken lout of a man who expresses a physical interest in a woman, but then when he is rebuffed, he'll be like, "Hey, what? I wouldn't want to sleep with you anyway. Hey, pay attention to me."
And she'll do anything but. She'll try to make it look
All right.
like she doesn't
Fiona
know
is like
what this
biting
guy
her
is
lips
talking
so
about.
hard to not respond to any of this.
And
right
she's
now.
hoping
Like,
Mazra is
oh,
unlocking a door right now. That's what.
You're ugly anyway! Oi! All right, Mazra.
Mazra whispers to Foodle, you might have to do an illusion or something to distract that one over there. And she points.
To the bartender?
Yeah.
The one that's yelling at Kiona? Question mark?
No, I thought
No, that's this one. This one's yelling at Kiona.
I'm talking about this one over here.
These two are like distracted by it, but then there's the bartender here. The bartender is cleaning a glass mug with a rag, but only has a stump for a hand, so it's like the rag is put over the stump and the stump is being shoved into the glass.
Alright, what do I need to roll?
Stealth.
Alright. Oh, good.
Alright.
Doing alright?
Yeah.
And she'll try and get here.
Yeah, you'll get to this door. It's unlocked.
Alright.
And as you walk inside, you see a set of stairs leaning down, and there's another door. And this door has a huge sigil painted in dried blood. An incredibly complex arcane sigil.
Is there a lock on the door?
Not that you can see.
Okay, so Mazra will does it look like blood or paint or like
blood? Dried blood.
Okay. She will what she'll do is well, she probably has a bag with her. She'll take her water skin and like pour it on a rag and just wipe the sigil. Get the to break the blood sigil.
Okay. And as you start to wipe it, it begins to glow and flicker. And Mazra, in your
Smart,
mind,
but not wise,
you can hear this like Catholic choir chanting in Latin.
Fucking Dark Souls music.
Oh god.
And the chanting is getting louder and louder.
Alright, she's gonna go.
And up at the top of your vision, you see this red bar come across the screen. And the door, as the red light of the sigil sort of begins to it lights up, and it flickers, and then kind of like completely fades, and you hear a boom as the whole door shakes and dust falls from the ceiling. All right.
I'm so dying right now.
You guys have basically
Kiona with her tray in hand kind of turns and looks over her shoulder as Mazra comes back out that doorway. Like...
Lenny and Gary come out,
genuinely
doing their best not to look nervous.
I know, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm Foodle, all I can do is shoot.
If I go in there, it's just gonna be...
I just assume we were hiding.
We're hoping, yes, but we will. No. It's fine. Kiona will find her way out. She was hoping you opened the door. She will figure out how to disappear. Just.
Right. Well, yeah. You can all take an action if you want to. If you want to just stay and hide and wait, you can.
Kiona will hold an action for when the beast comes through, whatever it is.
What is the action?
I can
need to
say me and Foodle, but okay. I don't think it'll help at this point.
It's a misty step back to where we were.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold a Eldritch Blast for if one of my friends gets attacked. I will.
Fiona's gonna keep stumbling like she's an idiot that has a drink to deliver and doesn't know where to take it until she knows that they are all distracted by a giant beast. That's what she's expecting anyway. That is her.
All right. For Foodle's stuff, he would like to move into the... Well, okay. Basically, he wants to see if he can, like, sneak over this direction.
Yeah, they're all distracted.
Okay, so he'll make a stealth check. Probably, right? I assume.
Mazur came back already and Foodle's sneaking over there now?
I mean...
Yeah, Mazur went back and Foodle's sneaking through.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Foodle saw what Mazur did.
Okay.
So...
And Ryan is in the kitchen getting beaten up by the 2 guards.
Oh no.
I know, poor Ryan.
Oh.
Foodle is... okay, so Foodle's stealth check is 8 plus 16. What is that? 24? No. Yeah, 24? 24. And so he's gonna go 10, 15, 20. Ooh. Honestly, we're probably good. Can he like tuck in there?
Yes.
Okay. Poodle is going to drop a piece of fleece and surround himself in a barrel as he kind of like tucks in.
Okay.
He's going to use minor illusion.
I love him.
I'm just gonna hang out in the door and prepare an Eldritch Blast for in case somebody needs like help or something.
Kiona's looking her best like a shambling dead with a drink on a tray, trying to be delivered to a table somewhere.
Is she staying right where she is?
Pretty much, yeah, she might move a little bit more here. I don't know. She's pretty much just kind of being like, I gotta take this somewhere, and I'm hoping something disrupts that situation. That's...
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Kiona, over the loud and raucous din of the canteen, you hear a distant and some of the glasses on the tables kind of jiggle a little bit. Foodle, you feel little dust and pebbles from the ceiling like pass through your illusion and kind of scatter onto your head and shoulders. And then there's a third boom, and the door breaks down. A cold wind blows out of this open doorway. As this skeleton, who was transfixed on what was happening over here, kind of turns and looks here and says, "Oi! You left the door open!" And at that moment, the infernal crashes through this massive demonic form that looks like it's been made of random bones cobbled together from all sorts of creatures, scattering on all fours with a huge bladed tail and sharp dripping fangs. Gazes around the room with baleful red eyes.
Fiona will turn, take a look at this thing, and her spell will take effect. She'll drop the tray. The tray will hover for a second, a form of mist will happen, and then she will be gone, and the tray will clatter to the floor with the drink spilling out over the cobblestone underneath her.
Literally
and she will,
a Kiona-shaped
5,
cloud
10,
of smoke.
15, 20, 25, 30. She can get all the way back here with a misty step.
Why
From
would she
that moment.
Okay.
Because she's joining her friends. She doesn't know where they're going or what they're doing at this point.
All right. Well, everyone roll initiative.
Oh god. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
So here's Foodle's fake initiative. Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna re-roll
Alright.
mine as well with my actual dice.
You only got one better than last time. A 10, babies.
I should have just kept this one.
Look, she distracted where she needed to distract. She used her disguise self spell that she could as a furbolg, which I feel like is a bonus in any given moment when she can use a racial spell when she has been transformed.
Very special giant jello mold. Bard, thank you for recalling my distress from earlier. Appreciate.
Okay. Those videos were hilarious, by the way. On Megan's stream today, they looked at videos of
so terrible
old like Jello recipes from the
like
60s or something.
Yeah.
They were bad. Oh, back then they were bad.
Nasty.
I actually ate some of them, and I was like I kept pausing to be like, that looks like upchuck. Like that looks like somebody barfed it up, and
Some
she actually
of them
like
are
when
so bad.
there was
Yeah, Jello
one,
salads.
There was one that had, the first one they showed me had like, it had mayo, and then it also had celery and pineapple, pimento for color.
Oh my god.
Lime
What the
and
fuck?
lemon jello, and then it also it also had, what was the thing at the end that really got me? It had celery in it.
Cottage
and then
cheese.
Cottage cheese and horseradish. Yeah. And I was like, you cannot be... The face that Flutter's making is the face that I made too. I was like, horseradish in this? Are you kidding
horseradish?
me?
Question mark?
And she actually ate it. Like, she actually took a bite of it at the end, and she's like, it's really good. And I was like, who thought this was a good idea? It was so terrible.
Good
It
lord,
was
that's
the
horrifying.
worst.
I've seen the recipe for the salmon one before, where they did like the salmon one, and it's like canned salmon that's all like chopped or flaked, and then put in a Jello mold, and then made to look like a fish.
That's what she did. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that before, because I did a one-off lesson with some of my students once where we were talking about like suburbia after World War II, and because they had no idea about like Jello molds and things like that, and I was like, no, you guys have no idea. Like, look at this.
And honestly, the salmon one wasn't that bad, except it didn't need the like, you could have just made it with mayonnaise instead of putting like whipped cream and a bunch of other, and like gelatin in it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to derail the stream. Just Bard
That's okay.
recalling my horror from earlier.
That's okay. All right. The devil is first. And it's gonna, the infernal, I should say. I need to get my own lore right. It's gonna leap on top of this skeleton trooper right here. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna roll a bunch of dice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's a crit. Okay.
No. No. No.
So it leaps on top of this skeleton as is drawing its sword. One claw, boom, just absolutely just shatters its arm. The Christian devil is first. No. Shatters its arm. A skeleton looks down like this and goes, ah, crap. A second claw rakes across, shatters the rib cage, and then the bone devil grabs both of the skeleton's shoulders, and its long, barbed tail just goes boom, right through, severs the spine. The bottom half of this skeleton trooper just clatters to the floor, and it tosses away the rest of the top half to dash against the wall behind here.
And let them get distracted.
Foodle, you're up.
Foodle huddles in the corner quietly. Just does fucking nothing. That's his turn. He quakes in terror a little bit.
All right. All of the undead go. The bartender shouts, "Oi! Don! Doff! You nupties! You let..." What was his name? Malcolm!
Malcolm!
We changed his name a couple times. You let Malcolm out! You what, mate? That might be British more so than Australian. Whatever. And they come out and see that Malcolm is free. And Doff up in front here says, "Oh, Shai's gonna be pissed at us." And they kind of rush down to attack. He's gonna jump on the bar to attack the Bone Devil.
On the bar.
Roll some dice. Okay. None of these guys were supposed to have names, Bo. But but these guys managed it somehow. Okay.
We have so many names tonight.
Basically all of the undead are piling in here to get Malcolm.
I feel like we should go the other way.
We should definitely find a way to sneak around and let them
I'm trying
do
to
their
see chat to do this.
We could go out and around.
I feel like we should go through the other door.
Yeah.
As you say, I feel like we should go through the other door. You see Lenny and Gary are just like hoofing it through the door. They're like, right, good luck. See you later.
Meet you on the other side.
We're getting the hell out of here. 25, 30. 25, 30. They are dashing.
I think we should do the same.
All right, Mazza, you're up.
All right. What's the distance? All right. Let's see.
Well, Bard, we have Gary, Ryan, and Lenny here. Old Greg didn't make it. Big Mike
Poodle is
didn't
over
make
here
it.
hiding. Fiona just can't see him.
And we also have Morty. Morty was originally the name of the devil, but I forgot that.
Yeah.
So
Morty was
I mixed
supposed
up
to be
Malcolm
the
and
big guy,
Morty.
but now it's Malcolm.
So, yeah.
Malcolm it is.
Old Greg got exploded for kidnapping Foodle instead of the person he was supposed to kidnap.
Fiona ran through.
Can I open this door?
I mean, Mazra ran through.
No, because Kiona has the key, which is for that door.
Isn't it in the bag of holding?
I gave it to Mazra.
Who has the...
I gave it to Mazra
Okay.
because she
Yeah.
was the one that was going to go and do it. Yeah.
All right. Unlock the door.
All right, then you have that. Roll a dexterity check because this is definitely fumbling the keys in the car moment.
Got it. Dexterity. Just straight dexterity.
Yep. I know
Yeah,
Morty is such a better name. We're gonna
Mazra knows
switch
what
it.
she needs.
There you go.
We're gonna switch it back because Morty is a better name for a devil.
It is
than
Morty.
Malcolm.
Morty is better.
Yeah.
100%
It's
agree.
gotta be Morty.
100%
It's gotta be
Morty.
Morty.
It's not Malcolm anymore.
Yeah.
It's Morty again.
Yeah,
We like that.
it's gotta be Morty.
We like that better.
Mazra, with your crit, you're running to this door, and you just like ninja star throw the key, and it just goes straight into the lock. And you put enough spin on it that it does one complete spin around, inserts itself into the lock, and turns.
You like did this.
Oh my god.
And it like flicked it in. You just like took it and went, psh, and it went right in and did the thing, and everybody's like,
damn.
Except nobody's like that
Nobody
because
saw
everybody's
that.
focusing on not
God.
getting caught by these guys and not getting ripped apart by this guy.
Fucking hell,
But if
no
they
one
had
saw it,
seen
and
that,
Mazra will never tell us.
If they had,
Like,
and
she
Mazra will
know.
never. Kiona knows she has the
Fuck.
potential to do that, but she never got to see her do that, which is sad.
Yeah.
That's
Here, I have it.
Lenny saw that,
Ooh.
and for an extra 5 silver a week, we'll tell the tale.
I'll pay
my
it.
God.
Kiona will pay it.
this guy.
Kiona will pay extra 5 silver for Mazra to be hyped up
Oh
about
my
that
God.
kind of person. Yes, please.
All right.
So she has an extra
Mazra.
like
Yep.
5 for 10 feet of movement.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you'll probably want me to actually open that door for you.
Yeah.
Here you go. You see a flight of stairs going up.
I think she can make it like here.
Okay. Kiona, your turn.
Sorry, trying to write notes. Kiona's gonna do her best dash and keep up, with Mazra, which she knows she can't, but also she's gonna do her best. So for the moment, she's gonna dash. She's gonna take 5.
Mind threat range. Mind threat range.
Right. And also potentially she will invisibility until her next turn.
Okay.
Which is the thing she can do as a Verbolg, right? 10,
All right.
15,
Yeah,
20.
so you can move in and out of threat range.
Is that, wait, hold on.
Without
That is
provoking.
actually. Oh, is that okay? In and out of threat range.
No, I'm telling you, while you're invisible, you'll be able to do it because everybody is focused on the devil. So you don't need to give that wide berth if you don't want
real
to.
Fucking weird tonight, you guys. That was 20. 30, 35. She's still trying to maintain her distance between things. It has 60 altogether if she dashes. Sorry, not there. 40. 40. My mouse is being a real dick.
You can use your number keys as well.
Oh, yeah. I think that's as far as she can go. So at the end of the day, she's going to Misty Step again.
Can she Misty Step and cast Invisibility on the same turn?
The invisibility for the Furbolg does not come from a spell. It's
okay.
it's
Furbolg invisibility.
It's
Okay.
a racial
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Then yes.
So then she should be able to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Also 18 and 15 for the last 2 times she's Misty Stepped on the roll. I definitely didn't do it last time, but also I rolled an 18 and a 15 in a row. So. And she will do 5, 10, 15, 20 and get through that doorway. With that Misty Step right behind Mazra.
All right. Pardon me.
And no wild magic surge. But also, that's 2 more points up on it, so yay. So 3 or less will get us a surge. But she's
Ifthema.
there.
Oh no. Yeah. Is that your turn?
Um.
Okay. All right, Ifthema, you're up.
I can't go through the door because I don't have enough movement to get beyond Mazra. So Efima has 100 feet of flying if she dashes. So the broom has a 50-foot flying speed. So if I dash, it's 100 feet, which means if I come around this way and go through this door, I can come up this line and get right here before I run out of movement. So hopefully they don't notice me. And that will be my turn.
Sounds good. It is...
whooshes past everything on the broom.
It is the Infernal's turn. That 60-second DM redeem on the Roll Propelled Gamers channel, that's crazy. I can't believe Ryan does that.
Did Foodle go already?
That's so amazing, though. I love it.
Did he hang back?
He hung back, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I drank whiskey from a shoe, Bo. Billy Rids asked me to do a shoey on stream once.
Yeah, I am still horrified by the fact that you drank out of a shoe, but it did happen.
Yes. Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, his actual work shoe that his foot had actually been in.
Why would you do that?
Because everyone else was doing it, and he wanted to participate. And it was for charity.
Billy Rids asked me to. It was for charity.
It was for charity.
That does sound
nice.
Hey, for charity, there you go.
Ghost will do everything.
I agree.
And anything
Yes, for charity.
Yeah,
We will do
for charity,
stupid
I'll
shit.
do it.
Yes.
That would be
Bard,
oh,
I agree, because whatever you can say about whisking drinky out of a shoe, like, the alcohol kills anything. So
yeah. But jeez,
Does
off
it,
of
though?
a sandal. Oh.
All right. It is the Infernal's turn. I'm gonna roll a bunch of attacks. That one is gonna miss. That's a hit. Another crit.
I'm gonna bring Kiona back down to the middle of the room so we can see what's going on. Sorry.
All right. Takes a swipe at this guy, misses. Claw attacks this one and just one-shots him. And then a crit on the bartender with the tail. As the tail kind of comes around and wipes him. Just basically exploding the ghoul's head.
We don't like this thing. Please, let's not.
Ryan is still in the kitchen. All right.
Stay there.
And the Bone Devil climbs on top of the bar. Sort of climbs on top of the bar on all fours, skittering around. Foodle, you're up.
Oh, this thing is horrifying. All right, so now that Foodle can see his friends making their way through the room and the undead have moved out of the way, he is going to run this direction 10, 15, oops, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
There is an
and
actuality up here, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
25. Now that's as far as Foodle can move. However, if he action surges, he can dash one more time. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's as far as he can get.
That's pretty
the best he can do.
good.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
That's
Especially for
pretty
Foodle.
fucking
With his
good,
little
yeah.
legs. He's just... and that is Foodle's turn.
Run, Voodoo, run!
It's just like...
Why did he stay in the kitchen?
No, it
What
was.
do you mean,
no,
why did he stay in the kitchen? He was
hit
getting
by
beat
a
up in
barrel
there.
by the down there.
Oh.
He got in the room before the rest of us did, and actually did
no,
himself a
poor
favor
Rai-Rai.
because He would have been
Yeah,
further
true.
away.
Foodle
He
did,
wouldn't
yeah.
have
Foodle did.
made himself that way.
Foodle would not have.
No,
Yeah, he
no,
would have been,
right.
like,
It makes
around
sense
here
for
or
your character
something.
to stay in the kitchen. Y'all can like retreat
Yeah,
out
yeah.
the back end at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
he's right here.
Ryan and
Yeah.
Lenny need to like go back the other way. That's.
Oh no, this is Gary. This is Gary and Lenny. They're not staying here.
Oh, they're going with us.
They're not. Yeah, they're not staying down here.
Yeah,
They
no, they're coming.
they wouldn't
With
go
this
back
thing,
out
with
the
this
other
thing
way.
on the loose.
No, but
no way they're
out
staying in this
the
room.
other way, like out the other way.
Out the toilet.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I feel like we're all going out the toilet at the end of the day, so like, let's just.
Probably.
Did Ghost say something after you said out the toilet? Because I didn't hear it.
I don't think he did. No.
I feel like I missed something. Okay.
No.
I was like, you just.
All right.
I felt like he said something and you responded to it, and I was like,
No.
I feel like I missed something.
No, we just acquiesced on that out the toilet exit.
It is the undead turn. So Gary tosses a glance back over his shoulder towards the kitchen, and says, well, Ryan, good luck, mate. We're getting the hell out of here. And he just books. What's his 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 30, yeah. He's made it out. Lenny as well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is enough to get out as well, because as soon as you turn... I know. Final... Oh. Alright, Monster, you're up.
Okay.
I know. How could Vinyl do this?
Really?
She'll go.
Tell Vina we love her, Flumps.
Actually, but she was here, right? Can Mazra, for her movement, can she just like? You can only hold an action, right?
Yeah.
Can you hold a movement? Or
Yeah.
like defer your turn? Because basically, I'm gonna have Mazra like run onto this ceiling. How high is the ceiling? Is it like in this hallway?
In the hallway, not big.
Okay. I don't know. I want to have it so that she can
We're
move.
like 8 feet high.
She wants to like
You flip over and you're at
Swish
the
yourself
knees
out of the way.
the person.
so
in
that
front
she
of-
can like
behind you.
cover the exit to make sure everyone gets out before she goes.
You could duck and crouch on the top of the ceiling, and we could crouch underneath you as we go.
Yeah, she wants to vacate the space so everyone can go by her.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's...
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, she'll do
Yep.
that. And then wait till everyone gets through, and then she'll like shut the door.
Sure. Okay. Kiona, you're up.
If Mazra is crouching on the ceiling and indicating I should go past, I will go past and get into the next hallway and wait for the rest of everybody to get through.
Yep.
That's her move.
She's got to have more movement than that.
Kiona has a ton more movement, but she's waiting for everybody to get into the hallway. Keep going.
All right. All right. Ephema.
All right. I am going to come into here and see what's over here before I do anything else, I guess. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I guess I will wait and go. Are we going up these stairs? Is that like a ladder
Yep.
here?
It's a ladder?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
I will
That
wait.
leads you to the next level.
I will wait and go with the rest of the group because I'm not going to leave anybody behind.
Okay.
We all want that door to be closed before we go together forward, I think.
All right.
Well, I definitely want Foodle to be with
Exactly.
us
We
before
want,
I go
yes, we
through,
want that door to be closed and us to be on the other side is the idea,
And
yes.
the Bone Devil is going to defer its turn until after Foodle. So Foodle, you can take your turn first.
Open the door. I'm gonna put Kiona back in here so we can see. Just this is her only, so we can see. Oh, looks like Foodle can get through. Question mark?
Yep.
Foodle is here.
Yep. So Foodle backs in as quietly as he can. All right.
Mazra closes the door when all of us are through.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and you hear through that closed door the sounds of utter carnage as the infernal rips through the undead troops of the mysterious lady who rules over this stone pyramid. As you climb up to the next level, you wonder how much time you have before the Infernal decides to work its way up and exact its own revenge against the sorceress who imprisoned it. And that
Kiona
is where
cast
we are
Liam
going
in
to
tiny
end.
hut in a hallway on the way there, somewhere. I feel like that was the idea.
Well, you're climbing out into a room, so you'll have space.
If we wait 8 hours, that thing is definitely going to finish chewing through
It's gonna make
things
carnage,
come
and then
into
we
the
can
lady.
come out and decide what we're gonna finish off at the end of the day.
I mean, if it goes for the lady, that might cause us some trouble, but I guess that's a problem for next week.
That's a decision we can make between the sessions.
Yeah. I feel
Or
like
now.
between the sessions
That's up
is
to
good.
you. You
Between the
can-
sessions
if
is
you-
good. Between
if
the
you wanna
sessions
do
is
that-
good. Fiona won't
If you wanna do
necessarily.
that,
She would
I will
consult
prep
them
things
before using such a
appropriately.
scroll.
Yeah. All right. Well done, everyone. I was not planning on you recruiting any of these ghouls.
We now have a
but you did anyway.
contingency of ghouls that live in our ghostly part of town and work as competing ghost tour
A
guides.
rapidly dwindling contingent.
Look, we're
Ryan
doing
might
the
still
best
make it
we
out.
can, okay?
He might still
He'll
make it
get
out.
there. The point was he waits there until all the things have calmed down and then he exits. But that's up to him to figure out. I feel like.
Oh my goodness. This was
We're coming
so
back
off
for you
the rails.
guys.
I love it.
It was
This was amazing.
tonight was stressful. You guys.
Big Mike, Malcolm,
Big Mike, we
old
killed
Greg.
poor Big Mike.
Poor Big Mike, who took being undead so seriously.
And we were just like, oh, you're so sweet, but also keep attacking us and you'll see how that gets. Ghouls Night! Bard!
Oh my goodness. Ghouls Night.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god.
Undead only. Undead only bar.
Amazing, amazing.
Oh no. Oh boy. Well, thanks everybody. I have nothing to add to that. I'm just reflecting upon what was this session I feel like anything I say can only subtract from
I just
the experience, not
that
add to it.
instead of withholding information, Foodle's just like, yeah, and Dal Kalash is great. Here's the rundown.
Right. we got all these things. Oh my gosh. You guys, okay. Red Fairy is a person that plays a lot of Valheim, and I have previously been rated a lot by them, and they are awesome people.
Oh, nice. Let's return the favor.
So let's please drop a raid on them. I'm just gonna try to make sure I got their name spelled right so I don't raid the wrong person, because I may be notorious for that. Can we make a better raid message for a D&D raid? Y'all, thank you for being here, and for Ghost Pepper. Your ability to just pivot when we do stupid things in your dungeons is amazing.
It's fun.
Oh, I think we've just gotten a last-minute raid here.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Howlin' RPG! Oh my gosh!
RPG,
We are literally
welcome.
like seconds from raiding another person. We were just ending our stream. Thank you for raiding us. Hallowed. Oh my goodness. Y'all, we're gonna do a double raid. Come along with us and say hi to my friend Red Fairy, who has been a person that comes along and says hello to us on multiple occasions. And I play Valheim, and she is a Valheim player. Is playing
Morty. It's Morty.
It's Morty.
It's Morty, not Marty.
It's Morty. Is playing a cozy game right now. I'm sorry, not playing Valheim.
I'm so confused.
I'm so sorry. Ghost Pepper. Where the thing is gonna drop. I'm so sorry. Y'all. Bye. We love you. Bye.
Professional.
Professional strum.
Professional strum.
I'm sorry. I'm trying.